Jared Goes to the Movies is a free podcast made possible by Rich's lack of a social life, as well as our amazing supporters. For as little as $1 a month, you can access tons of extra content each week. Visit jaredgoestothemovies.com and click Support Us. Enjoy the show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jarrett Reddick. And this is a podcast. Jared Goes to the Movies. Hopefully you have seen or heard one of my many musical endeavors. And if you have, then you know how much I love movies. This is movie commentary with no movie knowledge. This podcast is me and my friend Rich talking about movies that we like. But my name's on it because I'm famous. This is Jared Goes to the Movies. Still. Okay, we're starting now.
When I think of my wife, I always think of her head. I picture cracking her lovely skull, unspooling her brains, trying to get answers. The primal questions of any marriage. What are you thinking? How are you feeling? What have we done to each other?
Hi, everybody.
That's how Rich and I often felt about each other.
Shut up, Shannon.
I love you too.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jarrett. This is the greatest intro ever in the history of Jared Goes to the Movies. Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Hey, Jared.
I'm going to fucking be... I just got to put this out there right. This is not what I thought I was going to be watching. I really didn't. I thought I was watching some chick flick. I thought it was going to be something. Honestly, I can't believe it didn't star Vince Vaughn. I just heard Gone Girl, and I'm just like, okay, it's going to be Vince Vaughn. He's going to be just going like, well, I can't believe you got what the other thing. And then I would just be like, okay. No, I just Vince Vaughn. Was that good? No, was it Howie Mandel?
It was Howie Mandel.
It really was.
It was Super America's Got Talent.
Yeah, I know. You know what? America has said, and they have voted, and you are one of the people on America and the list.
And if you actually watch the show, that's freaking spot on.
No, this is not what I expected from this movie at all. And the thing was, as we sat down I had just gotten back in town from Los Angeles. Hi, everybody. My name is Jared.
Hi, Jared.
I had just gotten back in town from what a lot of people call L.A. I like to call it Los Angeles. And I was there. I was working on an album that I'm doing right now, and it's going to be out December 7th with Kelly from the Dolly Rots. And we did a lot of work. I get home, and I say to Casey, I'm like, hey, I'm going to sleep for a while, and then when I wake up, we'll watch the movie. And so I probably got in bed by about 7:30 that day, and then she woke me up at what seemed like 8:15. But I think it was more like noon.
Yeah.
And she needed a Chipotle right then.
Absolutely.
And we went there.
Mm-hmm.
We Chipotle'd.
And then we brought it home, which means I probably could have just gone and got it and brought it home.
I really didn't need to wake up, did I? The whole time.
So, some
You
car
just needed me.
companionship.
Actually, and here's what's funny about it. I go, all right, I'm going to go with you, but I think you should drive because I'm super tired and blah, blah, blah. Then we get in there. We're halfway there and I go, wait a minute, I'm fucking driving. Why am I doing this?
He got in the car first.
Yeah.
Also, it's better to go by yourself, like somewhere like that, because you got a salad and I got like a big fuck off burrito. And if I had gone there by myself to get our orders, I'd be like, I know it's a lot of stuff in that burrito. Anyway, my salad, just chicken, instead of just being like, no more cheese.
Yeah, it is. It's but this movie surprised the shit out of me. And to be honest, there's been a bit of a buildup. There has been. So Rich, with me as always, is Rich.
Hey, Jared.
And so there's been a buildup in a couple of ways, actually. And so Rich had said, hey, Shannon has been on the show a couple of times. Mm-hmm. But if we ever do Gone Girl, my ex-wife...
Which one?
Shannon.
The first one.
Wants to be on the show.
Right.
So, and then we moved some shit around, right? Some stuff got moved around because...
Yeah, it was supposed to be last week, and we just swapped.
We swapped some stuff around. But then Casey's best friend, that's a girl, who, if you call her, if you say that, so Casey's best friend's a boy, his name's Gabe, and if you call him her best friend in front of Sarah, she gets really super pissed, and fucking she knows karate.
It's been going on for like 15 years.
So here's the thing. So and she wanted, and so I said, come do a podcast.
Right.
You know, and her husband Mike is the shit.
Yeah, Gabe's done a couple.
Sitting right next to me.
You know, come on in. So, and they picked Gone Girl. So now we got a full house. We're in here. We got Rich is here. My lovely wife Casey is here.
Hello.
Sean Silent 316 is here.
Hello, everybody. I am glad to be here.
Oh man.
That's almost as good as I Say This All the Time by Jared.
I forgot about that. Was not good.
That is unfucking believable.
I miss the semen in my butt.
And
All right.
so also, hey, hi, baby. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
I haven't seen you. I started working today.
I haven't seen you in like 3 weeks.
It's been crazy, right?
Yeah.
Shit's been nuts. I started working. I texted her today, and I woke up and I was just like, she had to take Everett into school early because he had like this assessment thing, and I just woke up and I'm just like, I'm sick for real. Like I don't feel good,
Right.
and I am. I really am.
Well, you're covering up well.
Thank you. Well, I do way better than you do, by the way.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
remember
one
whenever you
time
gave
I was
remember
sick.
whenever you gave me the flu and then did a whole rant about why you shouldn't get flu shots? That was the shit.
But Casey's been great, and so it's good to be back here. Sean, son of a bitch, came in today, hooked up all the new shit. With us tonight, of course, Rich's ex-wife.
Which one?
The first one. Shannon is back.
That's me.
Yeah, you've been here. Is this like your fourth time?
Third.
Third time. Yeah. Now
The first one just went really late, so it felt like 2.
Now the
did.
first time you came here, you
boy.
brought in. Now Rich was.
That was the
adamant.
breakup episode, right?
Rich was like adamant about he brought the right alcohol in here for you, and he had like he made sure that you had a glass up here in advance and all that shit, and then today, by your third time you come in, you brought your own alcohol,
Yep.
and we had to
Opened my own bottle, and Casey gave me a glass.
we had to
Yeah, he's
send
like, there's
down
solo
for a
cups in the
glass,
hall.
right?
Yeah.
So
It was
the
kind of
fucking-
like our marriage. It started off strong.
By the way, David Dooley, who you just heard laugh, fucking fell down over a runner
Yeah.
in the hallway and broke his goddamn elbow.
What? When?
True story. Like 2 weeks ago.
Man, so we're not going like to any cool steakhouses for
Yeah, we'll probably still go.
All right,
It'll be fine.
Yeah. He can still eat.
Now, Sarah is here. Sarah is
injured. I don't want to go places I'm injured.
a lot of people don't know this. Now, Sarah in junior high was the body double for Avril Lavigne.
Damn it.
It follows you everywhere you go. Sarah, you got to talk right into the mic.
Yeah, I don't have any words right now. Thank you
Right.
for
No,
starting
Sarah
off with that.
is
It's always
is
fun when you make those friends that you can tell your deepest, darkest secrets to, and then
then
that
they
friend
tell
just
everyone?
tells everybody
Yeah.
constantly.
Good. Yeah.
Sarah is Casey's friend that they confide in one another, and back in the day, which we've talked about here on this program many times, where I didn't know that Casey and I were dating yet.
I did, which was weird.
She did, and I was unaware that that's what we were doing. I just thought, hey, we're just every once in a while we see one another. We're
His
having a great
girlfriend
time.
didn't know either.
Yeah, she didn't.
Yikes.
But Sarah had my back for some stupid reason, and I still don't know. And she and I have never even had this conversation. Swear to God, I have never even talked to her about this. But for some reason, Sarah told Casey that dude's the right guy, and here we sit.
And here we sit.
And here we sit. So that's great. And now, Sarah's husband Mike is here. Mike is also known as Mike Fox. He's the main event. He's a wrestler. He's a great fucking dad. He's a good guy. He doesn't drink a lot, which means when he comes over, I only have to buy a 12-pack of beer.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, because I just drink all of it.
Right.
And it's nice. It's nice to have you guys here talking about Gone Girl. Rich, what is new in? Are we allowed to talk about that? Like your actual life when?
Sure.
When which one is here or?
Sure. Yeah. She's married. You know that, right?
Today.
No,
Sorry.
still married.
No, I know. I mean, there's a bunch of. How is Tinder going?
Tinder's fine.
Yeah.
Gone on a couple dates.
We're really nailing this one, guys.
Yeah.
You have gone on a couple of dates.
Yeah, I've gone on 3 dates.
Now,
The last one went really
What
well.
about the girl?
Yeah, the last one went really well.
is it the one that we thought was out of your league by the picture?
She's totally out of my league.
Did you actually meet her?
No, that's the third date.
Was her mom there?
Her mom was not there.
That's
Sure?
a good sign. That's a
Yeah.
good sign.
Okay. No, I think I screwed it up in our last
What'd
today.
you do?
What'd you text
Trump
her?
Screwed it
thing.
up today.
What'd you text her?
Trump thing. Got to be a Trump thing.
No.
That's how you lost your brother.
No, I made a
Did you
joke.
lose your brother? Did you lose your brother?
I made a joke and it didn't go over well.
Yeah, you lose your brother.
She got mad and I'm like, oh, I
What
thought
was the-
you
what was the
knew
joke?
I was
What's the
kidding.
joke?
Can you tell us what the
Yeah,
joke
you have
was?
to just say it.
You got to just tell us the joke.
We're,
All right, we can wait. That's
I
fine.
can't wait.
You edit this
last
anyway.
Week I did like a 15-minute
It was
segment on
over
peeing my pants
text?
anytime
Yeah,
I
I
do
was
anything.
gonna say,
So you
you
guys
te-
tell
Yeah,
us.
text is the
That's
worst.
risky.
I think I might
That's risky.
never text again.
Text is the best, but you have to speak in complete sentences.
No, it's not that. It's
You
just,
answer everything as if somebody goes, "Hey, did you see that bird?" And you're supposed to go, "Yes, I just saw that bird. It was a very beautiful bird."
If you're both in the same spot where you could see the same bird, why are you texting each other?
Life.
Got it. That's
Did you mix up the your and your again? Is that
Oh
what
no,
did it?
deal
Yeah.
breaker.
That is
No,
a
I'm
total
pretty
deal
good about
breaker.
Nobody likes that.
here it goes. Ready? So we're doing this thing where we go back and forth and ask questions. And so we had done a few questions, and my next question was, okay, in your past relationships, you usually break up with them, or do they usually break up with you? Good question, right?
Solid.
Yeah. And she said, I usually break up with them. I can elaborate more tomorrow going to sleep now. Okay, fine. I said, all right, sounds good. Night. She says, good night.
Then you think about it for a little bit.
No. So the next day, like at the end of the day, it was like 8 o'clock or something. I go, okay, so you were going to elaborate about how you get guys to fall head over heels for you before you eventually rip their hearts out as you walk out the door. I think that's how you worded it.
I think it was pretty funny.
Yeah, I really thought that was
Pretty good.
funny.
I was being obviously was so over the top that I was kidding.
Is that?
Did she respond or no?
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a goddamn good fucking text.
Yeah, but
Thank you.
But
here's
it-
the thing, like, how long did it go on
But
before
it
that?
struck a chord, apparently.
No, everything was perfectly fine.
She
before
hadn't
that.
talked to you the whole day?
That was my
No,
question.
she was at work all day. She had a 12-hour shift.
Listen to me. The last text she said was good night.
Right.
And
Yikes.
you reopened the conversation
like-
with that fucking amazing text.
Right.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Or was there shit
No, there
in
was
between?
nothing in between.
That's it. You just said,
Right. That's
fuck,
it.
you won the game.
Right.
So what did
and
she
so
say?
She said, that's not how I worded it at all, and I really don't appreciate the judgmental tone, mister. There were always many reasons behind it, like being mistreated or cheated on, not just for the heck of it. I said, I was just kidding around, right? And I put the little Jennifer Lawrence,
Oh, boy.
I
you
do
know,
that
like,
face a lot.
Yeah.
and then I apologized. I said, I'm sorry, I thought it was so ridiculous and over top that I was just kidding. And I said, I
Please
apologize.
don't break up with me.
No, I just said I apologize if I hurt your feelings, and she said thank you, and it was just weird to have that text as my first text from you after a long day, and I was like, okay, I get that. She had a 12-hour shift. She wasn't in a good mood.
No.
Is it mean
No.
of me to like not even want a girl that's not gonna laugh at something
Red
funny like
flag. Fuck that.
Right there.
I'm not
Yeah.
disagreeing with you.
No, red
and
flag.
I was
fuck
kind of
that.
like,
In fact, that should have been the best thing she read after she got off work that day.
you.
She should have gotten off work and been like, holy shit, that's fucking hilarious.
I thought it was funny.
No, and then she could have followed up with, you know what is hilarious about that? No, I actually didn't rip the hearts out of anybody. They all fucked their secretaries and
I
their
assumed that,
and their bass
like
players
I
and
assumed
wherever.
that. That's why it was so ridiculous. I
Did you
assumed
say
that
bass
that was
players?
the case.
Did you just like project a little bit?
I think the first red flag was
He's
when she got off the the night before.
He started talking, and I had to bail out.
Yeah.
I had a good list. It would have been a hilarious
That's all right.
rant, but
I know you and
fucking
Eric are
left
real
it.
close.
Sorry.
No, you stop it.
Okay.
You stop it.
Everyone
Now,
knows it.
well, I'm sorry that I felt like that would have been a good.
She's like you saw the pictures.
Now,
it's stupid.
Hold on, but pretty isn't everything.
Agreed.
Pretty on the
Totally
outside
agree.
isn't everything.
I completely
You know what
agree.
I mean? Like
I'm not even looking for pretty. It just sort of fell in my
right.
lap.
Yeah.
That's not true.
It's no, just because I rate girls on an 11-point scale doesn't mean that I'm like looking
you're not
for that
sending
in
me
my
their
real life.
biographies whenever you're asking my opinion. You're
Hold
sending me
on.
their photos.
I don't know. I can't find their
Hold on.
personalities
But
from the
you're
pictures.
doing that
though.
on a show where it doesn't matter if you're
I'm just
serious
goofing
or
off.
not.
Right.
The deal is that was a goddamn good joke.
Thank you.
And I actually want to punch that girl in the fucking face for not thinking that's funny. Now, I'm not sure if that's part of the Me Too movement, but I want to elbow her right in the chin as hard as I can. No, I do, because that was a good goddamn joke.
Thanks.
It's gonna be awkward when they actually like make things work, and you're just not gonna like her now.
Guess what? You
No,
know what?
he
You
still
fucking blew it. You blew it. You shouldn't have told me. That's the thing.
Do you want to judge another one of my texts?
Yes,
Yeah,
I do.
yeah, I do too. Yeah.
All right.
I like this game.
Different girl.
It's a 2.5
You know,
hour
I
movie.
think it
Fuck
fits
let's
in
not
with
talk
the
about it.
movie Gone Girl.
Yeah. All these girls are gone, by the way. Every one of them.
By the way, that was Rich's ex-wife that just said that. The first one.
All right, so I was talking to a girl, and she was talking about, I have 2 young children. It's hard for me to date, but as long as it's close to my house, blah blah blah, then I can step out for a few hours because my daughter's like 12, and as long as I'm close by, it's fine. So we talked about meeting closer in her area, in Plano area. I responded and said, "How about these?" She didn't respond, and so like 5 days later, I go. And this was kind of referring back to some older text, but I said, have you weeded out all the chumps on your Tinder list yet and ready for a date with the real deal? And then I said, in parenthetically, I was insinuating that the real deal in the above sentence was me, in case that wasn't immediately apparent. Oh, God. And then I said, I'm not even sure why I used the term real deal because I don't even talk like that. And then the next one I said, if you're not laughing at this point, then I give up.
And she didn't respond.
And she,
So I do have to say this.
that was funny.
Do I think that's funny? Yes.
Okay, great.
Am I surprised she didn't respond? No.
I'm not either. But I don't care. It made me laugh.
No, agreed. I think the shit is fucking hilarious. Like, in fact, like I should.
Yeah, weed through them and figure
We
out
should
which
have
one
a
thinks it's
thing
funny.
on our page where it's just like Rich's responses on Tinder.
Man,
Like,
I still always wanted to do the thing where we like all get his Tinder account and we each pick a girl and he has to go on dates with each of them. And
totally
you come
fine
back
with that.
and you come back with
That's a good
feedback.
idea.
They don't have to come on the show.
Yeah. I'm totally fine with that.
Can I go first?
Oh man.
what, picking or
yeah,
dating?
picking.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Man, I don't know. To me, the one that's out of your league, if she didn't
She's
get,
really, really,
if
really out of my
she
league.
did
though.
not get that joke,
She's a very, very, very nice person.
stop making
Boring.
excuses.
No. I'm just saying
Stop
she's
it.
so
You're already
nice.
backtracking.
I think the sarcastic humor is a little bit offensive because she's so nice.
That won't
Or
work.
she's a serial killer and she was offended because she literally ripped someone's
Also,
heart
stop
out.
making excuses for everybody. Fuck her. She doesn't need that. She
well,
doesn't
I
need that.
mean-
Like,
But if
that
you do
was
start
a-
dating her, like we're super happy for you.
That was a fucking yeah, and I can't. Please invite her to a swimming party ASAP.
Yeah,
We don't have a
That's
pool.
what I said. We'll figure one out. I'll dig a hole for Christ's sake.
Fuck it. Sounds
Let's
good.
go. What do her feet look like? Let's get her over here. I don't care.
they're great.
Now, here's the thing. I'm just I'm glad you're back out there. I'm glad your ex-wife is
I don't know
here.
if it's really out
Which
there.
one?
The first one. I know you're not really going for it yet.
No.
Back in the day, man, you used to just.
You should hang out with Christian because he has.
That's weird.
It's not even flavor of the week; it's flavor of the day. Like
Well, let's talk about this for
That's
a
a
second.
generational thing.
That's Shannon that's piping in over there, and that's Christian's mom. Now, and you're talking about his son Christian. Now, you guys were
Or
estranged.
if you ask my mom, Kristen.
Kristen, right?
Oh,
Now Christian and you talk, and Christian's good.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
and everything's
yeah.
great, right? And so, but he's back living with you now, Shanna?
Yes.
And
much
what you're
to my
saying,
chagrin.
you're saying that he because apparently your house is like the goddamn Ramada. Like you can fucking check in, check out, check in, check out. You know, so this Christian has already lived with Rich. Mm-hmm. You guys were like best buddies.
Yeah, we were good.
Right? But he is there, and he's there right now. Are you saying that he's just tearing it up right now, just fucking killing it?
Does he bring him home?
He had a girlfriend. Well,
wait, does he have his own room?
He has his own suite.
Oh yeah, does he bring him over? That sucks.
Thank God. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
The girls.
Well, he has the mother.
Wait a minute. How many people? How many people live at your house?
All of them.
Just me and my 3 kids.
And her 7 dogs.
Oh, six dogs and a cat.
Your 3 kids.
Yeah.
But other people stay there too, right?
No, Christian had a girlfriend who moved in with him, and they paid me rent for about 2 months. And then they broke up. So then he's just been on like a tirade of
just killing it. Christian, he's a good looking dude. Plus he's big. He looks like he could kick your ass, by the way.
Oh, he's huge. He's way taller than me.
Yeah. You think he could kick your ass?
And I'm not short. He's like 6'1", 6'2".
But he doesn't have your calves.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah. Oh my God.
No one does.
You still love his calves, don't you?
They're Popeye calves.
Oh, you still don't love his calves, do you? Now,
I'm just jealous because I don't have calves.
So everything. Now, how old is your youngest again?
15.
15. And then the middle one that we're talking about is, I can't remember her name.
Zoe.
No, it's like Lil Zoe.
Oh, young baby Zoe.
Young baby Z.
Oh, I don't know.
Young baby
That's
Z.
her alter ego.
Right, now in her alter ego, she smokes cigars and punches
Those
people.
aren't cigars.
Oh, what are those?
I'm pretty sure those are supposed to be blunts.
I've seen the photos. They look like cigars.
Yeah. They're cigar shaped.
She's just drinking like a super well-aged bourbon.
Young baby Zoe now is doing what? Like working on her rap career?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her.
What is she doing these days?
Yeah, so Zoe and her boyfriend and his brother, I think that they are about to get signed and
by
Cole
RCA?
Beasley's
Oh, okay,
label.
the Cole Beasley thing. That's good. That was the thing you were supposed to spend the $5,000 on. That's the reason you lost your daughter.
Could be.
And they're going to get it anyway. They fucking did it.
They did it without it.
Fucking A. Jesus Christ.
What are you doing, Jarrett? Making shit weird?
No, I'm not. No, we've already talked about all this, though. This is all in the air, right?
Yeah, that's true.
They had the thing. Cole Beasley's label saw them, or somebody saw them from Cole Beasley's label. And Cole Beasley's a football player.
Yeah.
He's a rapper also in the off season.
Cole Beasley in the off season is a rapper?
Well, I think he does it all the time.
Of gifts at Christmas?
I don't know.
Now, it is great to be here tonight. Guys, tonight we're going to talk about the movie Gone Girl. I was completely shocked by how much I loved and wanted to watch this movie. We actually had to take a break after like 45 minutes so that Casey could go get Everett from school and I could do some work. And I was ready to get back into it. I really enjoyed it. So we should dive in. But before we do that, I do need to say this. The podcast you're listening to right now is 100% crowdfunded. That means that if you go to our Patreon page, you can give us $1 a month. You can give us $1 a day if you'd like. We don't care. But $1 a month gets you the outtakes from this week. $5 a month gets you the outtakes forever. It's like 75,000 hours of us making fun of Rich.
Pretty close.
Wait till the new election. You're going to want to get that.
I know. It's just a bunch of crying from you guys.
$10 gets you into our monthly Skype hangout. $20 gets you an executive producer position. And then I read your name. I do need to let you know that this is a Matt Cardosi and Daniel Cotton production. Executive producers do include Winnie Croft, Ashley C., David Murray, David Dooley, Matt Cardosi, Rodon James, Nigel Watson, Chris Black Magic, Whitehead, Daniel Cotton, Lucy Murray, who you will hear from later on in the program, Jared Spear, Diane Small, John Gickler, Lisa Wenzel, Katie Morgan, who you will also hear from later on in the program, Shawnee Griffiths, Greg Pascal, Mark Ryan, Tyler McCullough, Svi Hurst, Jason Randall, Mike Breton, Chris Jacobs, Brian Dunning, Paul Baums, Amy Pitzinger, Jason Wall, Bodie Cooper, Woody Chambers, Kersey Fisher, Dominic Petretta, Simone Vark, who did not quit the podcast, Tess Green, Michael Price, Jenna Hale.
You got it. You did
Thank you. I did.
Good job.
And Brian Mason. Thank you guys so very much. You want to be involved in this shit? Go to Patreon. Search our podcast. Why not support us? We're the best podcast in the world. The rest of the podcasts you listen to fucking suck. This is a podcast about the movie Gone Girl, 2014. I had no idea this movie even ever happened. And here's what happened. With his wife's disappearance, having become the focus of an intense media circus, a man sees the spotlight turned on him when it's suspected that he may not be innocent. Okay. Fine. I just feel like there's a lot more to this than that. I feel like it should. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just let you do it.
Yep.
Over to Rich for his alternative synopsis.
The highly anticipated sequel to Gone Baby Gone, Gone Girl. A cheating piece of shit gets framed for being a murdering piece of shit by a crazy piece of shit who actually is a murdering piece of shit who's been staying at a rich stalkery piece of shit's house, and all those pieces of shit come together to make an actually not piece of shit movie. I actually stole that from Woody Chambers. Thanks, Woody.
Nice. Do you think that as she got to be more crazy, she got more sexy?
We'll talk about that.
Okay, yes. because here's what. Now, right, Mike? Did you watch this?
I mean, I can't speak for every guy.
No, but did you watch the movie this week? Okay, this is very important. Sarah, you watched the movie?
Oh, yeah.
This week. And then Shannon, did you watch the movie?
Yes.
Okay, so it's very important that we all watch the movie. I thought she was sexy at the first, but you sort of realize in this movie, like, why we like to be told what to do and shit. Like, the more she just became controlling and like, oh no, this is the way things are going to be. We're just going to go over here. Oh no, you want to act like you're going to do that's fine. I'll see you over here in just a second. Where you'll do exactly what I think you're going to do.
Right.
Like, I'm completely roped in. I was just like, Jesus Christ, I hope Casey goes to sleep because I'm going in the TV. I'm going to go with that girl right there. There's nothing I can do. But truth is, I fell asleep, you know? And I woke up, Casey was gone. I had to go in there and get her.
Gone Girl.
Our daughter Carol Ann's in the TV. All right, now, Ben Affleck is in this. What do you think, Rich, about, I think we've talked about this, but Ben Affleck as an actor, how do you feel?
That's one of my talking points in here is how much better of a movie could this be if he had just not been in it?
You know, I don't think he was bad in it.
No, he's not a bad actor. He's just not a good actor.
I think they needed him though because he is a presence.
He's a weighty actor.
Well, he's a really good looking dude. He is.
Not with the shirt off though, right? Can we all agree on that?
Guys, listen to me very carefully.
He's not ugly, but he's not.
Listen to me.
Average.
Like, look, given the choice between Ben Affleck,
he's above average.
Literally everybody else in the suburbs that we live in, you're going Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
That guy's he's a good looking dude, and he carries himself well. He's a good size guy, whatever. But I do have to say, I agree. Like, I thought that there was a bunch of this that could have been way better.
Who could have replaced him in this movie and made it better?
Brad Pitt.
Well, Jared and I definitely agree with that.
I disagree on Brad Pitt. I think Brad Pitt comes in. He's too much of a.
He's too Brad Pitt. He's too good looking.
He's too Brad Pitty.
Yeah.
Who could have come in? And
I like a spazzed out Tom Cruise.
Taken over. Well, his teeth are lopsided.
Yes.
They're
not centered.
No, they're not. Well, they're centered on one tooth.
What about Bradley Cooper?
I was literally going to say Bradley Cooper, but Bradley Cooper's way better looking than everybody.
It doesn't matter about how he looks. I'm saying,
yeah,
I think he would have
killed on this.
Leonardo DiCaprio?
No,
I think Leonardo's too much. I think he's too much.
I think you're onto something with Bradley Cooper. Maybe Christian Bale.
However, nobody would have looked as much like the actual dude that they said this was quote unquote about.
And he did look like him.
This is like loosely based off
He did look like him, didn't he?
It was crazy.
He looked like Scott Peterson. I do.
What about Mark Wahlberg?
So much so that I wanted to question the whole Scott Peterson thing. I was like,
I do. I actually have to agree with you, Sarah. I did that
too, and I'm like, no, you fucking.
I did that same thing. I actually watched this as if I were watching a documentary on Scott Peterson.
Exactly.
And there was a time where I'm like, holy shit, maybe Scott Peterson fucking do it. You know, whatever. But
then you see his wife, and she's just so sweet. There's no way. So I don't know.
Yeah, you know.
Chat room says Ryan Gosling.
I was thinking that, but I don't know.
Why is everybody going for the fucking? Why is everybody going there?
Because he's photoshopped abs.
Yeah, but I mean, like, why not just like a regular dude? Why
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yes.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Too short.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Everybody's short.
He's no shorter than Leonardo.
No, I wouldn't say Leonardo. I'd say Christian Bale or
Bale.
Bradley Cooper's not short.
How about Paul Rudd?
Oh my God.
Paul Rudd only.
It would be hilarious.
I was going to say, only if Vince Vaughn was actually in the movie. Like Will Ferrell.
Exactly.
Oh my God, I would totally do Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
No, this was unrelated. I was just saying I would do.
Did you get a soundbite of that?
I know you would. No. Yes, we did.
God damn it. Thanks, Shannon.
No, I think all of those are good.
I just want Vince Vaughn semen in my
And
butt.
I just have to say Matthew McConaughey because he's awesome.
I just can't. I just don't think. I don't know.
I know.
I don't think the
He
voice
could be
would
like,
work in this
all
movie.
right.
But
Yeah.
I don't know where she went.
But I say, like, if you're going to get Ben Affleck, you have to weigh the options, like Ben Affleck or Matt Damon. Like, this one would have been better with Matt Damon.
Except he's too
But
short.
then it would have hurt their
How
friendship.
tall is Matt Damon?
He's short.
Guys, Reliant is the best energy source there is.
He's 5'10".
Hey,
Yeah, short. That's what I said.
That's like,
Guys.
how tall are you?
welcome
I'm
to
6
Texas.
foot.
Welcome to Texas.
You're not.
I am barefoot.
Take.
I don't believe that
What
for
for
one
dinner.
I measured against your other son, which is super tall, and he was 5'11".
Well, you give off short vibes. How does that
Your
feel?
other son.
Yeah, it's because I'm fat. Thanks.
You know, I think the only one mentioned that I would think would be more believable in all of this would be Bradley Cooper. But that's not fair because I think that dude could literally do anything.
Anything.
Literally.
Anyone. Jake Gyllenhaal's 5'11". Like, that's not
Yeah,
short.
I actually think Jake Gyllenhaal would have been great in this.
He
I
would
think
lifts. Yeah, I agree.
Ryan Gosling is a really good
I
actor.
just feel like all these are like
Yeah.
kind of skinnier dudes. I
Ryan
feel like he needed the
should have
dad
been
bod.
bulky a little bit. Good point.
Yeah,
That's
Bradley
a great
Cooper's
point.
6'1".
Yeah, so okay.
That's what I said. Vince Vaughn.
not Vince Vaughn.
Vaughn's
I
like
don't like-
6'9", for
But
Christ's
that's
sake.
that's a good point. He is a million
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
feet tall.
No, so like a bigger dude. You know who everybody who should have played this? That guy from
I know who you're talking about. The
Who?
guy from Guardians of the Galaxy.
No. Oh, that guy for sure would have been fucking great. But the guy from Stranger Things that everybody loves.
Ooh.
The sheriff.
Oh, the sheriff.
Put that guy in this role.
Who's that?
Normal dude, dad bod. He plays the sheriff, and every chick loves him.
I agree.
I do too, yeah.
The movie would have tanked because it wouldn't have star power.
Is that
No, I'm serious.
that's
It would.
Anna Faris's husband? That
It wouldn't
No,
have tanked
that's
because
Chris Pratt.
it wouldn't have
Oh.
tanked. This movie wouldn't have tanked at all because the book was so fucking huge. If it was a good
Rosamund
movie, it would have done well.
Pike
Yes.
plays the girl.
How do we pronounce that?
Rosamund.
Is it not Rosamund?
I don't know.
it
Is
is.
Is it Rosamund
I
or
just-
is it Rosamund?
I just put Rosamund.
Yeah, I know.
Just say it really fast. No one will know.
Rosamund.
All right.
She's younger than me. She looks like 5 years older than me. Jesus
She's
Christ.
39.
Well, she
That's what
looks
I
like
just
a
said.
great 5 years older than you.
She's
though.
also from London.
She's only 5'9".
Yeah, she's got
too
an
fucking
English
short. Too short. Right?
She's
5'9"?
39.
Now, here's the thing. I have seen London. I've seen France. I've seen somebody's underpants. And I thought she looked really good here.
Do you know who was originally supposed to play the role of Amy?
Well,
No, I do
would
not,
like to
but
know.
I'm glad you did your homework, Shannon.
Reese Witherspoon.
Which one?
Oh, I don't think I would have been into it.
I
love
this
her.
girl killed it. I mean, like literally and figuratively.
I love Reese Witherspoon, but
But
I have
Reese
to agree.
Witherspoon wound up helping to not fund the project, but she helped with the screenplay
development and
and
stuff.
yes, and has bought the rights to the other stories that Gillian Flynn
Have
has
to
written.
100% agree. I think she could have played this role, but I do think that once she got into the crazy part, it would have seemed a little bit like
Because she's America's sweetheart. We can't see her doing that.
And she's just
Yeah,
so
she could've-
popular.
she could've
I like
played
that
like
this
the
lady
sheriff.
wasn't.
she's the prom queen.
Right.
In
She's
High
too
School Never
sweet.
Ends by the greatest band that's
Everyone
ever lived.
loves Reese Witherspoon. No one is gonna.
No, agreed.
Yeah,
Actually, anybody who doesn't love Reese Witherspoon is a fucking asshole.
asshole. Agreed.
Yeah. And
She
they're-
can be kind of crazy though. And
You shush.
She's in a
be
new.
very
She's
serious.
in a new TV show where she's pretty crazy.
What was
P.S.
I
Big
couldn't
Little
watch it.
Lies.
P.S.
Big Little Lies. I couldn't watch it.
Her ex-husband
Who was that?
Ryan
Philip.
Philip
Felipe.
would have been great in this goddamn movie.
Yes. I
He
agree.
would have been great. He's so good.
Do you know one of my favorite movies of all time? Like one of those like sick day movies that's
Hold on,
always fucking
let me
on?
guess. Tarzan.
Nope, that's
Hold
your
on,
children.
hold on. Okay. Shit.
You know I'm gonna forget what I'm gonna say.
Fuck.
the one with
Driving
him-
Miss Daisy. Driving Miss Daisy.
Never seen that.
God damn it.
I'm not
Okay.
50.
Okay, go ahead.
Even though my glass says I am.
The one with him and
The Sweet Home Alabama one, right?
oh
Yeah.
But,
that
but
guy.
she's the worst fucking. Like her acting there is the worst of all time. But I like love that movie.
That
so
movie's
much.
great. I love
do
it
love
too.
that
But she's like and she's like from the South, right? And she's
Yeah.
like,
Well-
why don't you ever kiss me? And I'm like, why are you talking like that? Like, why are you doing that?
Casey,
It's weird.
swap out Ben Affleck with Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah, I'm into that.
She
knew it.
loves Jason.
I know, me too. I do.
It doesn't make any sense. but
Jason
she
Sudeikis
loves-
swap out, whatever.
I get
Do
it.
it.
He's great.
Anytime.
Excuse me, listen. Yeah, I just want you to be careful where you put down that monk brewed Belgian wheat beer. 'Cause the party's down to like 3 beast lights and a bottle of pucker.
It might attract some desperate characters.
Good. I mean, the Amish are on a room spree.
They already relieved me of my artisanal meat platter.
Finally, someone tells me how to pronounce that word.
Meat?
Yes, meat. One syllable. Thank you. Whose beer am I about to drink? Don't tell me. Let's see, who's your type? I don't see you sitting quietly while he bloviates on his post-grad thesis about Proust. Uh-oh. Is that him? Ironic hipster, so self-aware it makes everything a joke.
I prefer men who are funny, not funny. What type are you?
Corn-fed, salt-of-the-earth Missouri guy.
Missouri. Cute.
Native New Yorker.
World ends at the Hudson.
What's your name?
Amy.
He got out-acted so bad in this scene, it made him look like someone who didn't even belong there.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
She's so good.
The lines were great.
And she's doing an American accent and she doesn't even
The
have an American.
dialogue was fantastic. Everything was great. He got out-acted. She seemed real. He didn't.
She was nominated for a bunch of stuff.
It didn't seem like that.
It just reminded me a lot of me and you in the beginning, except for I was like, did you know Marky Mark has 3 nipples? And you were like, nuh-uh. And I was like, yeah, let me show you on my phone.
To be honest,
Molly Crew.
To be honest, I thought the same thing. But the thing is that we still talk like that to one another.
About Marky Marks. That does come up every once in a while.
Oh, the comparison fell apart because they weren't happy still, and you are. Is
Yeah,
that
we're
what-
still hilarious all the time.
I mean, dude,
I
we
get it.
fucking laugh. Like, we go, I've already said this on this podcast. We, like, are done with the night. We go to bed. Somebody says something funny, and it's another hour and a half of just
That's what I
fucking
said.
laughing.
Sleepover party.
And the goddamn lights are still on. And we're just in there cracking up laughing. And yeah, that's what we do.
Did we ever do that?
I don't know.
Which one?
Did you have a TV in your room?
It's so long ago. It's hard to remember.
Yeah. Did you guys laugh?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You guys thought each other were funny?
Yeah.
I don't know that he thought I was funny, but I thought he was funny.
No. We had a great time.
Why'd you get all pitchy there?
You did. You did a little bit. Yeah. Did you not? You didn't think.
You're so funny.
You
The
didn't
high
think-
voice lie. Everybody knows about it.
Now people have heard about your relationship on this program before,
Wait.
and obviously, well,
You didn't know we were recording that? I didn't either.
Yeah.
I was hammered.
and so obviously, she felt like you threw yourself into work and this is.
That's what I said. Right.
She backed it up. She
Yeah,
said the same
okay,
thing. She
right, yeah.
thought the exact same thing. Whatever. And let's cut it off there. Here, you have a situation where the guy isn't working.
Right.
And his wife has this trust fund, and he trusts that. Oh my God, because it's a trust fund. Did you guys get that? That was unfucking believable.
Roadhouse.
That is hilarious.
What is the new thing? What's the new thing that's happening? So you have a soundboard now? You've always had a soundboard. So I just go like this.
Roadhouse.
It just took him this long to come out of his shell.
No,
He's really shy.
that is the fucking funniest thing. What's the other thing that you did earlier? What's the other thing that you played earlier?
The introduction.
Oh, you got to dial it up?
Yeah.
God, that's not a soundboard, you dumb fuck. That's a whole different goddamn thing. Silent Sean, you were not Silent Sean. You're getting me off the beaten path, Sean.
It's
right
his
now.
fault.
Anywho,
That's all him.
you guys, different thing. Like, to me, I loved this relation. I loved how they met. I thought it was cool that she's this. It didn't make any sense.
Okay.
She's the hottest chick in the room.
I agree with
that.
you.
Didn't make any sense.
I agree. No, I agree with you that the story doesn't add up to me because how do you have that kind of a relationship starting out and then have none of that at the end? Like you don't have any of that.
A lot.
Let me ask you this.
No.
Like, okay, let's
Life happens.
all kidding aside. And I literally, and I'm not joking. Unless I was being like doing something wrong, I've never been in a situation where like I went into a party and I was picking up a girl. Have you been in that situation?
Yes.
Okay, and what's that like?
Actually, I can be like as cool as that sometimes. I have to be at the right sort of drinking
level.
Yeah. Like I can be that suave. Normally, I
But
have
you can
to
also
admit,
be like too far or like not.
no.
far enough.
Yeah,
Like
normally I am this suave the next day in the shower, and I'm like, why didn't I just say that?
Right.
That would have been amazing. Yeah.
Now, so you have been in
The
situations
jerk store
though,
called,
and they're out of you.
Yeah.
So, but you have been in situations though where you get invited to a party. You're single. There's single girls there, and you're. I mean, like it's not online, right? This is real. This is reality.
Two times I can remember, I was killing it, killing it.
And stop it.
Just everyone's laughing. I'm in a circle. The girl I'm talking to is just dying laughing. Everyone's laughing at me. I'm just killing it.
And
I didn't close the deal.
Here's the deal.
Either time.
Here's the deal,
Either
though.
time.
I have to throw this out there, like just because, like, if I did not know you, I'd be like bullshit in my head, right? Like, yeah, you're fucking killing it at parties. But like, I've been to some weird fucking parties where we've been at like his house, and there's just like girls like doing a standoff. Like, I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. Like, just waiting to see which one was gonna like.
All right, so that's different.
That's true, right? Like,
hold on, that is 100%.
So he has
true.
to have some game.
But he had already done. Listen, they already knew the rich. The time that we had, the time that the party happened, and there were literally, and this is a true story.
and they were all like real young and cute.
I believe 5, but I'm going to say at
It
least
was narrowed down to 3.
Man, this is it's a wives' tale now.
4 girls.
There was 19
Hold
girls.
on, no, but there were,
and there was Red Rose.
I can see 4 of them in my head that were just waiting for you to decide like which one was going upstairs.
Right.
Which one?
Oh, sorry.
Which one?
And I think I know who won that night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, 10, or 11. It's the Richter scale again.
Rosamund Pike. Here we go. Hair 8. Is she wearing a wig in half this movie?
Yes.
Yes,
Her
that
hair
threw
was-
me off.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Because
Yeah,
she's
you want to know why? Because fucking blonde box dye does not cover up mousy brown box dye. She would have had orange roots and muddy hair. It fucking makes me so mad.
got it. All right,
Been
so
there.
I think her normal hair is beautiful. I probably would have gave her a 10. But anyway, eyes 11, nose 11, mouth 11, overall face 11. Like her face is amazing.
It's a good face.
It's a good face. Arms 11, boobs 7.5. On the natural scale, a 7.5 is an 11. So just so you guys know.
That makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
So what did she
She
get?
needs to come back more often.
What did she get?
7.5 on her boobs. Which is what I'm saying is that.
No, are we done yet? Or
no, not yet.
Okay, God damn it!
Waist 8.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Waist 8. The only reason she gets an 8 is just because it's sort of straight down. It doesn't like curve in. Sure. So I have to leave some room for the curve in. But as far as like the front is like killing it. Ass 8, legs 10 overall. I think personally she's an 11 overall. Like couldn't be any better looking to me. That gives her a total of 9.8.
She's got like a ballerina body. She's long and got slender and lithe.
I was all about her.
Yeah.
I was totally I obviously have to be scientific as far as the scale goes. I can't cheat that, but in my eyes, she's an 11.
And what did she get?
A 9.8.
Man,
it's the boobs that killed it.
I feel like you need to add a couple of things. I'm serious. Like you need to add feet,
like a
ears.
Penis. What are you talking about?
And
add a couple things.
I mean, even when she was like letting herself go because she was finally getting to eat, she wasn't ugly. She gained a little bit of weight. And
I like that they pudged her up for 5 seconds. And
literally.
The next day, like I'm like, well, what the fuck is that stalkery weirdo feeding her? Like, I want in. I'll be locked in a weird camera house. Dress me up, bitch. Whatever you want. Like,
yeah. Because as soon as she took her clothes off, there was like nothing there.
No, even with the clothes on, I was just like, it's been one day. That was 15 pounds.
That's because he took away the tapioca pudding.
Part of it was the money belt. It was the
money belt.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. It was the money belt. That's why she looked chubby.
No, she walked into the house like her little pudgy belly. She was eating Cheetos and shit, which also it only took her 3 days to gain 15 pounds because she ate some fucking Cheetos. Right. Like, had she never been on vacation? I don't know. I don't get it. It just doesn't make any sense.
Casey's just mad.
I'm mad at that
one. Mike, did you ever go to a party? Just a party again. A party and pick up a chick.
Speaking of crazy,
crazy
psycho women, is he allowed to talk about this?
Ever in your life.
Casey knows
me
actually,
so well. Jesus Christ. Please do not answer that question. I forgot, and I don't want. I actually want you to have a place. Okay,
I never have.
Great fucking answer.
I don't hit on girls.
Not true. Ever. Also a great answer.
I've never hit on a woman ever.
Hello? Come on in. Hey.
Mr. Dunn?
Hi.
I'm Detective Rhonda Boney. This is Officer James Gilpin. We understand there are concerns about your wife.
I don't know where my wife is, and I came home to this. Now, I don't panic easily, but it's weird, right?
Mind if we look around?
Please.
How long you two been here?
2 years in September. Used to live in New York.
City?
Yeah, I was a writer. We were both writers.
Why'd y'all move back here?
My mom got sick.
I'm sorry. How is she?
She's dead.
Well, obviously, there's a few things you never ask about. You never ask about the sick mom. You never ask how somebody's fiance is doing. And you never ask about the baby.
Right. But
ever!
Except if you're a cop.
Those are rules.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a police officer.
Is anyone else, I watched way too much ID Network, and I'm doing a checklist. I'm going, he's not talking about her as if she's already gone.
Exactly.
Even though he's a terrible actor, he's at least following all the right.
Sarah, you're exactly right. He speaks about her as if she's still there. 100%. He takes them on the tour of the house, which at first I thought, well, that would never happen, yada, yada. But if he were acting, he would be sitting at the kitchen table just going, I just don't know what to do. Right. Go ahead, go look around.
Yeah, he's still confused.
Yeah.
All I kept thinking, though, was if you came home and the fucking coffee table was flipped over and broken and I was nowhere to be found and wasn't answering my phone, you wouldn't even be the least bit suspicious.
Oh, no. I'm going to be honest. I would walk up here and work.
Yeah, I'd be like, hopefully she brings back some Whataburger or something.
I don't know what's going to happen.
We'll see her later.
Yeah, well, I guess that happened. And in fact, if I knew you were busy that day, it wouldn't even be a text. I'd be like, oh, she
broke the fucking coffee table. And then she forgot to clean it up.
Right. Which is what happens.
Tuesday.
Yeah, that's what happens. I love the way that they did this because I thought that it was incredible how you knew that he had something to hide.
Amen.
But also, you didn't really. Never did I think that he was hiding the fact that he killed somebody.
Yeah, you kept going, agree. He's acting weird.
Yeah, but I think that him getting these calls and not taking them, I thought that was weird. Did I think
going to that house late at night was weird?
Yeah, obviously, like him saying he didn't know what the little brown house was. That was weird. So let's get back
to the story. Obviously balances his guilt and his innocence very well.
Let's get back to where we are in the movie right now. Hold on. So here we are, and he's met her. They're together, and then they're at this huge party, and we see her say, yeah, I mean, I tried out for volleyball. I didn't make it. But Amazing Amy was MVP. I wanted a dog. They wouldn't let me have one. But Amazing Amy got one, and she trained it, and it did this. And then, so essentially, they took her childhood and all of the stuff that she wanted, her parents, and they just made it better and wrote these books.
They made her crazy.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And they were like child psychologists. I mean, they were writing these books to help families, with children with issues, and they messed up their daughter.
They totally messed, but you can totally believe that this happened because they're probably so egotistical.
But she held it together for so long because in the book, it's so artfully written. It begins, each chapter is, one is his perspective, one is her perspective, one is his perspective, one is her perspective. You literally get halfway through the book and you don't know what's going on. And I was sitting, I remember exactly, sitting on the fireplace. I turned the page, and that's when it's revealed that she's started her life. And I was like, oh my God. And I could not put the book down.
Can I just and I really don't mean to be facetious here. What the fuck is a book?
Better than a movie is what a book is if it's done right.
Yeah. Does it take 2 hours to read it?
It takes me about a year and a half.
I read this book.
Sarah, fucking same. And by the way, I will read to chapter 6, and then I'm like,
you skip it.
Look shit up online and tell
then I
people you read
stop, and then I'm just like, oh fuck, I fucking haven't read this. God damn it, I got to start over. So then I'm back at chapter 4.
You talked about that one book, the one that the throw out shit that doesn't bring you joy book forever, and you never even held that one in your hand.
I didn't need it because I learned the premise of it, and it's the greatest book of all time.
So do you tell people you read it?
Oh wait, can I just say this though? Can I say that I liked it? I liked the idea and the premise so much. I did buy the book to support her,
but you didn't.
That's fair.
Read it.
I never read it.
Any of it.
No.
I read
one.
this book in about 2 days, and I'm not a fast reader.
Which book?
How thick is it?
Oh, I thought you were saying about the thing.
It's thick. You read better than
I thought
most.
you were saying about the thing that if it doesn't bring you joy, you get rid of it, and that's how Rich ended up here.
Well, that is true.
He brought me joy for a while.
Rich.
Only in the bedroom.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. There he is, coming in.
We care about her, we love her, and we just want her back.
Amy is a decorated scholar. She forged a successful career in journalism. She returned here to her husband's hometown, and she made a life in her adopted home. Now, Amy needs your help. We're establishing a volunteer headquarters at the Drury Lodge. We have a hotline, 1-855-4-AMY-TIPS. And our website is www.findamazingamy.com.
Oh boy.
Just a little shameless plug for their book series.
Right?
That was terrible. I mean, that actually made me cringe.
So I've seen this movie before, multiple times, and I never noticed the guy in the background going, hey, smile real quick. So he just does it instinctually, and then I think I just thought he just did it. I didn't hear somebody yell it. I heard them yell it this time
too. I couldn't stand listening to the parents. God, that mom is so narcissistic.
No one got on their shit for plugging their book.
For literally talking about all of her successes instead of, oh, hey, she's my daughter. I raised her. Here's what she did.
Right, but don't you feel like the public thought that was her? Don't you feel like
they probably thought she was Amazing Amy?
She's Amazing
her parents
I guess because
Like that's how her parents don't even know her.
Her parents don't think she's Amazing Amy. Her parents have created Amazing Amy.
No, but her parents have created this persona of their daughter that doesn't exist. In their heads, that persona is their daughter.
That's not true.
I think so.
I don't think so.
That's impossible because what they've done is they've taken everything that she's done and exclamated it like to another level. So
they know they never got her a dog.
That's correct.
They know they never did
she
all that
didn't
awesome
make the
shit.
volleyball team.
Yeah.
She made, and then...
They rewrote history.
They're literally just preying on the hearts of the fans.
He says it in this book. He says, they rewrote your childhood.
Yeah, every disappointment, they just wrote it greater in the book.
Right. But don't you think that in their heads, that's how they perceive her?
No, they wrote her wedding before she got married.
Because they thought she should already be married.
Yeah. In their heads, that's how they sell books. To me.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's supposed to be about our cute little girl, but as you've gotten older, you've kind of disappointed us. So we're going to have to keep making this girl better.
I think in their heads, that's their daughter, and they don't know their daughter.
She never achieved anything that Amazing Amy achieved.
Agreed.
I totally get it, I guess, what you're saying, though. Like, they're so,
they're delusional.
They're so consumed with what they want her to be. That's what they believe, which people do that all the time.
Agreed.
I'm going to be honest about something. So let's say I'm at a press conference. Now, I'm fucking famous. So if I'm walking out of a press conference where Casey is dead and someone wants to take a picture.
Missing.
I'm 100% smiling in that fucking picture. I'm going to fucking smile in that. Because you know why? That's a fan for life. Like, I can't.
Such a dick.
No, but I can't. Listen to me. I can't. There's no way I can find you right now. I still want to sell records.
Right.
So I'm going to be like.
If you act sad, you can write one and just totally
No, I'm going to be.
Use my death as a.
I am going to 100% get my arm around him, thumbs up, and then I'm going to
you are my dead wife.
Whatever. But then I'm just, and then I hope they're sympathetic. They're just like,
but
thank
do
you
it
for the
to
photo.
a Green Day guitar riff, you know. What I mean?
Thank you for the photo, and I'll be like, yeah, I really appreciate you being here today. I really do. But hold on, I need to take a photo over here really quick. Hold on, let me end. We get over there for about
You're not even invited then. It's out there right now in the world. If I ever go missing, Jared's not invited to the fucking press conference. My mom only.
Just, I'm trying to be funny. I'm leading into the
already
girl
out there. Too late.
who is going to make him this chicken Frito pie or whatever.
Did it sound delicious?
Oh, it sounded
I'd
so
never heard
delicious.
of chicken Frito pie. I was like, really?
Why do you have to smile?
Me?
Why do you have to smile? Why not just be a person and just be like, yeah, whatever?
Why not just go no thank you, my fucking wife's missing, you psychopath.
I don't know if I could do it. I think I'd be like, well, I know my wife's missing.
It can't be that.
Hold on.
Not
I'd be like, I know my wife's missing.
Why are you even walk in the room? Just go away from everybody.
Would you please come to my next show so that I could sell a ticket?
Oh my God.
My wife would really
like it. No, that's what I would be like,
if we sold out my next show.
Yeah, I mean,
she'd be really into it.
I'm so sorry my wife is dead. I hope we sell out the Bronco Bowl. Sorry, the Bronco Bowl's dead too. Never mind.
Did we sell out the regular Wembley this
or
time?
The other one?
Not just the arena.
Hey, I've been thinking.
Yeah?
Something positive. Maybe it's time.
Now is literally the worst time.
Well, it'd be a new start for us, and for me, I would have a real purpose here.
A child is not a hobby.
Not a hobby. An inspiration.
We could have had this fight 4 hours ago. I'm late.
I didn't know it was gonna be a fight.
You really want to be the couple that has a baby to save their marriage?
Save?
Reboot, retool, rekindle, whatever.
And you're gonna walk out the door now?
Yeah.
You're a fucking coward. No, you can't go on like this.
Oh, really?
I won't.
You won't? You won't? Why, it's not good enough for you?
It's not even close. What scared me wasn't that he'd push me. What scared me was how much he wanted to hurt me more. What scared me was that I'd finally realized I am frightened of my own husband.
So is that real?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
It's not.
Okay.
I have a problem with this.
Yeah, so hold on. So they've read the book. So
it was her
retelling
version of it. Yeah.
He didn't do that.
This is her stories in the diary now that are fake.
He never laid a hand on her.
Right. He never did. So all of that.
Like they asked him in the thing, like, was the sugar thing true? Yes. Was this true? Yes. What about this? He's like, no. Like I never laid a hand on my wife. Like that was not true. Like,
he wanted the kid.
She didn't want to have a baby.
She didn't want to have a baby.
Now, so I do remember that, but I thought that was just him being defensive about that. So
I was confused at that too.
I kind of have a problem with storytelling like this where they're showing a scene.
That's why you got to read the book.
Well, they're showing a scene.
Shannon, if you don't stop talking about the goddamn book.
Jared goes to the book
but seriously,
club.
keep talking about the book. They're showing a scene as if it happened, but it didn't happen. Like, as a viewer, I'm like...
You feel like it happened.
You feel like it happened. Right. However, how they kind of get away with it is at the very end of this scene, it switches into her narrative where they're reading this in her diary or whatever eventually, and she's finishing off the thing. So that's your sort of clue that this is her telling of this.
I'm going to be honest. Until right now, when we watched this just now,
you thought it was real.
Yeah.
So did I.
Yeah. So Jarrett, back to the book. In the book,
Shannon,
it doesn't just switch back from.
Can't keep talking over it. It happens all the time.
His to hers. Some of the chapters are literally her journal entry, then his perspective. Her journal entry, his perspective. So until you turn the page and see that she duped him all along, you don't realize that you don't know which version is the truth.
Right.
Interesting.
So
the book's pretty good.
Absolutely.
Katie Morgan disagrees, but I think I'm going with your version of this. I think I'd like the book.
Well, she thought both of them were stupid, so you can't.
Yeah, I guess why I thought the movie was great was because I didn't read the book, and I was like, the whole time I was watching the movie, I kept looking at Casey. I'm like, hey, my knee hurts. Will you rub my feet? And I think I may have said this a couple of times because and I don't know, maybe I didn't, but if I didn't say it out loud, I was thinking, I was just like, man, I am so glad I did not read this book before I watched this movie because God, this movie
for
is so
real
goddamn
though. We
good.
watched this movie and it was hard for me because he would look at me and go like, something's up with him or this, and like I'm a movie talker, so I want to be like, just wait,
because you had already seen it.
Yeah. I'm like, that's how I usually am. Like,
right.
And then he kind of picks up on what's happening.
Right.
So I had to tell him from the beginning. I just said, here's the deal. I cannot talk to you about this movie at all. Any scene, not even one of them. Even whenever like you think we finally can, we can't. So just watch it.
Right.
And it was so hard, and I did it. Yeah.
You did, and so from now on, anytime we ever watch television together, I'm gonna say, pretend it's Gone Girl.
That doesn't work on fucking RuPaul's Drag Race.
She doesn't talk
or Teen Mom
the entire time I'm watching television. What's up, ladies?
Hi.
Now, this is maybe the beginning of my favorite ever of these ever. I have Katie Morgan in her $300 gaming headphones,
Sennheiser.
drinking wine, and she may be a little bit drunk. And then I've got... Go ahead, Katie. What were you going to say?
It's almost gone. I drank it all.
She almost drank it all. Then I've got Lucy Murray, who just finished workout. And then what are you doing now? Having some pizza or some shit?
No, she goes to a bar.
No, she goes and gets tacos.
I'm having a burrito and a Red Bull Rita.
Okay, a Red Bull Rita, which is where they stick the Red Bull before it leaks out of there into the thing.
That sounds disgusting.
It's time for 5 questions with 6 questions and a high score of 7.
Ladies, were both of you able to watch the movie this week?
Yes. I read the book and watched the movie. Both were stupid.
Jesus Christ. So she like overstudied. Now, so this movie was called Gone Girl. A lot of surprises in this movie for me. I'm wondering if there were equally as many.
Finally.
Of what?
You're surprised by a movie. You usually guess all the
Oh, no, I did
plot
not
points.
guess one thing about this.
Excellent.
Until 100%. Like, basically, I thought it was the Scott Peterson story Then it got to the end, did not get any of it, and then I kept going, Jesus Christ, how much more can I not fucking guess? Because I just feel like I'm smarter than all film guys or whatever. So I did not get this one at all. So, ladies and gentlemen, question number one will, of course, I'm sorry, ladies, question number one will, of course, be about the movie Gone Girl. In the movie Gone Girl, our leading man, Nick, does an impression oftentimes of what? Superhero. All right, Lucy, are you not writing down tonight?
I have nothing to write on. So
all right, and then Katie, are you writing down? Okay, that means that we do have to go to you, Lucy, each time first. Lucy, what is your answer?
Batman.
Okay, she said Batman. Katie?
Batman, if you can read it.
That's Batman. She's also, her paper that she's using is the cardboard that goes between a case of sodas that you buy
I can't
Costco.
Walk straight. It was close.
Unbelievable. Great job, guys. It is 1-1 going into question number 2. You're both doing fantastic. Here we go. In the movie Gone Girl, the star of our motion picture, I forget her name, she was neither gone nor a girl. True or false? Here we go. Lucy, in the movie Gone Girl, our main character of the movie was neither gone nor a girl. True or false?
False.
She went with false. Let's go to Katie Morgan now.
I mean, true that she wasn't gone and her name is Amy?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. She was definitely a girl. She was...
Is she, though? I would argue woman, just very, very...
feminist.
Sorry, I'm sorry, I can't give you that, unfortunately. It may be the wine talking. All right, let's go to question number 3. Here we go. Question number 3. It is... No, Lucy got that one right. It is 2-1, Lucy Murray, with a commanding lead going into question number 3. Question number 3 will be about the movie Gone Girl. In the movie Gone Girl, we are watching this story and we are reminded of what international scandal case murder that happened in recent times. Was it A, Scott Peterson, B, O.J. Simpson, C, Charles Manson, or D, just because it's the greatest answer of all time, Charles Nelson Riley? Let's go to Lucy.
I'm going to go with A.
She's going with A, Scott Peterson. It reminded her of Scott Peterson. Katie Morgan, what did you say?
You're old and I know none of these.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. That is right. It was Scott Peterson reminded us of that. It was a trick question. It is 3-1.
But it is true that you are old and she doesn't know any of those.
Calling me old, you son of a bitch. Question number 4 will, of course, be about the movie Gone Girl. The movie Gone Girl. When Ben Stiller shows up at Gone Girl's house, she has what in her hair?
Do you mean Ben Affleck?
What does Ben Stiller see in Gone Girl's hair? That's right. So is it shaving cream? Is it semen? Or is it hair gel? What is that? Let's go. Lucy Murray, what did you say?
I could not hear the question. Oh.
It probably doesn't matter.
All right, so...
B. I'll say B.
She said semen.
Yeah.
All right, now Katie Morgan, what'd you say?
I couldn't remember the order, so I wrote down jizz.
That is correct. You both got it correct. That is right. Ben Stiller did find jizz in Gone Girl's hair. Now, going into question number 5, this, of course, will be about the movie Gone Girl. Good luck to both of you. This could mean make or break for you both. Now, keep in mind, Katie Morgan, though you are behind just a smidge, you are still going to have a chance to come back and win this whole thing. Lucy, don't let up on her. Let's fucking take this thing home. Both of you, please concentrate. Here we go. In the movie Gone Girl, the books that Gone Girl's parents were written about what character? I'm seeing that Katie Morgan is still driving. I feel like I'm riding, not driving. That would be fucking terrible for Biden.
I should not be driving right now.
Totally agree. Please do not play pole position after this. I can see your headset's already on. It's topical. Already fucking confusing. All right, let's go to Lucy. Lucy, what do you say?
Amazing Amy.
Amazing Amy. And what did you say there, Gone Girl?
I also wrote Amazing Amy.
That is correct. Good job, guys. I'd like to thank our guests tonight for clapping along with me and Rich. It's going fucking great. Now, number 6, let's go to Rich for Rich's bonus question.
All right, ladies. How many tapioca puddings is appropriate to let your significant other eat in one sitting? Here are your options. 1, 2, 2, or 3, 3.
All right, now, it doesn't matter who answers this first. They both get a chance, right?
Yeah.
All right, so...
Well, I mean, Lucy has to answer first.
She does, yeah. Okay, Lucy, go ahead.
I'm going to say 3.
Okay. That's your answer. Next.
I went off book because the movie did and wrote all of it. That shiz is tasty.
The answer is 2. And then you quickly grab them both and take them to the kitchen. So she can't have any more.
I'm pretty sure that was creme brulee.
I know it's creme brulee, but it's not as funny as tapioca pudding.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. It is 5-3, ladies and
It's
gentlemen.
when she was getting fat because she was trying to hide herself.
I know.
She was eating creme brulee, and the dude was being a douche and took it because he didn't want her to be fat.
Exactly, because it's not appropriate.
Why do I not remember that?
You know, when she's watching the interview,
it was for like
she's
5 seconds.
sucking
That's
down,
why.
The little pudding things.
Oh, that's right.
And then he was watching her eat his, because she ate hers, and then she grabbed his and ate his, and then he's like, grabs both of them and brings them both to the kitchen.
When she's with Neil Patrick Harris. Or
yes,
whatever.
right.
Yeah, that got fucking weird quick. All right, well, here's the deal. It is now...
The answer's 2.
It is now 5-3. Lucy has a commanding lead. Lucy, you can sit nicely right now with your Gerard Agrita and enjoy that. Katie Morgan, you have a chance to win this whole thing. All you have to do is get this next answer right with Shannon's super hard question. Here we go. Shannon, speak into the mic.
In the movie Gone Girl, what year was Amy's first journal entry?
Super hard.
In the movie Gone Girl, what year was Amy's first journal entry?
Okay, I can see that she's thinking, guys. She's also still got a Sennheiser gaming headset on.
My phone has a shitty speaker.
That is incorrect.
Drunk Katie Morgan may be the best.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Right. What is your answer, Katie?
I wrote down 2011. It's either that or 2012. I can't remember off the top of my head.
What is the answer?
Was it 2007?
2005.
Sorry, the answer is 2005. Our winner tonight, Lucy Murray.
Without even saying Prague.
With a fantastic showing by Katie Morgan. Katie, great job. First time to speak to you drunk. Please drink all the time when we're talking to you. Lucy, go get drunk. Feel free to phone in later into the show if you'd like to. And both of you, seriously, Jesus
I mean, we're not going to
Christ.
answer, but feel free.
Yeah, we'll see. Guys, seriously.
I'll participate in this happily. This shit was awful.
Go join in on the whatever the thing is that they pay attention to. I know. And we love you guys. Thank you very, very much. We'll see you guys soon, okay? Bye, guys.
Someone had an orgasm right there this last...
She can still hear you.
I did not.
Oh, sorry.
I said...
Wow. Every day, Nick. Don't go crazy.
Don't go crazy.
Okay.
You fucking idiot. You fucking asshole. You fucking lied to my fucking face.
It was an adjective, a noun, a verb.
How old is she?
She's in her early 20s.
How long?
Year and a half.
You lied to me for over a year?
Oh, if I told you, you would have made me stop.
It's so fucking small. You're a liar and a cheat. You're just like Dad. How did you even meet her?
She's one of my students.
I thought writers hated cliches.
I'm not a writer.
Oh, boo-hoo, I got laid off. I guess I'll fuck a teenager.
Look, it wasn't like that, okay? You have no idea how shitty it was with Amy, how fucking terrible she made me feel. Flyover boy. I would get knots in my stomach just coming home knowing she would be sitting there dissatisfied before I even walked in the fucking door.
This is so bad. If anybody finds out, you're totally fucked.
That's his issue.
I
That's
think that this scene would be the same if Silent Sean programmed his words over
like that's Ben Affleck. It's the same.
So
It's the same acting.
But she was badass.
Yes.
Amazing.
I think that whole entire thing, all of that, I could hear you saying, Sarah. Every fucking word of that is you talking to anybody in your family.
100%. I don't think that there's a problem in this scene at all. I think she is so good.
She's great. About him. You're talking about Ben.
No, but
because you'd make me stop.
Let him listen. Let him. Oh, he's terrible in the whole movie.
Right.
Yeah, that's what we're talking
He's Ben Affleck.
Right. He's being Ben Affleck.
Admitting that he dissatisfies his wife. I mean, that's a problem, anyways.
But does he? So, like, going back to what you guys were saying before, should we give him the benefit of the doubt here? Is it that she's sitting there being crazy, going,
I wish we had a theme song for that.
What did you do today? Were you out there being brilliant, teaching people the level of
I didn't see any of that
education?
in her.
I think she wanted him to bring his A game like he did at that party every single day. The way, like she wanted, like she
that kind of
was doing to
interaction.
him what her parents
Well,
did
she
to her.
said she was faking being the girl that he
the
thought
cool
that
girl.
she should be. So when he stopped being that guy,
Yeah.
he disappointed
Man,
him.
I was so cool when we
Tell me
met,
where
and then I
it
got
goes
real
back.
fat.
Tell me where it goes back and forth, because if you're saying the book is better and they say this and this, so when she comes home and he's playing video games,
Ugh.
is that real? And P.S. That would I've never even played a video game.
That's not
unless
true.
it's with one of my kids.
Okay.
By the way, what's wrong with her being disappointed in him being a fucking loser?
Yes, thank you.
I would want. I mean, I always. We were married for 8 years. I always wanted to be a better person the next day for her. Like I always wanted that. Like I always felt the
he
pressure.
never told me that though.
Well, that's very true. We had a bad. We didn't communicate as well as we should have.
Shannon,
I always wanted to be a better man and a better husband for her. Again, I did internalize that because I felt like I wasn't holding up my end of the bargain, and she was, and so I buried myself in the work. But blah blah blah. But my point is, what's wrong with that pressure?
Exactly. That's like a stigma. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
There's like a stigma with women where we're supposed to always like support our man. It's like a thing. But like
Support our Southern accent.
Exactly. But like, okay, for instance, when me and Jarrett first started dating, I had family members that just straight up asked me, they were like, is this like a security thing? Is that what's going on? And I said, if you're asking me if I'm attracted to the fact that he works really hard and has earned his way,
and there's nothing wrong with that.
The same way that if somebody was fucking sitting on their couch all day smoking pot and being a fucking loser, I would not be attracted. He busts his ass and he does well. So yes, that's an attractive quality. No, it's not a security thing. It's not why I'm dating him. But of course, that's an attractive quality.
There's nothing wrong with the woman dating a guy because they feel secure with him.
Yeah, somebody that like
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, somebody that's taking care of themselves and is confident and doing these things.
It doesn't mean that you are incapable of taking care of yourself. But why can't you be attracted to a guy that brings home the bacon? What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong.
Or just a guy that works hard is attractive.
It's attractive.
It doesn't matter how much money they make. A guy that goes and busts his ass every day is attractive.
Right.
Now, let me ask, and sincerely, like, be honest about this. So let's say I get married.
You did to me.
I know, but let's
Which
say,
one?
hold on.
Sorry.
We're doing the jokes over here.
Now you talk. Let's say, like, no matter whom I get married to, and they bring home the bacon, and I don't like bacon.
He doesn't at all.
Now I love this Nancy Grace playoff, the thing or whatever they do, like. It's so great.
I love hate her.
How they do
that. I do too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love hate her as well.
Sometimes I'm right with her. I'm like, yeah, that child molested piece of shit should go to fucking burn in hell.
Can
But
I
sometimes
say that?
I meant the actress.
I think that his character, I mean, he had gotten laid off and he was depressed.
Sure.
And I just,
Flip burgers.
I think there needed to be a little bit of either grace that she gave to him for for being depressed. Or
Team up, though.
She needed to help encourage him to get some therapy
Who
or
are
something.
you talking about?
She did though. She funded. She bought him a bar. She gave him a hobby.
And that's not therapy, though. I mean, like he was
all
depressed.
He did was go
like,
fuck a fucking 20-year-old behind
Well,
her back while she's like
but he
funding
was,
all of
I'm
his.
talking about the scene where he was playing video games and she came home and said,
No way. Absolutely not. Benefit of the doubt guy coming in. Here's the thing. If you get married and everybody, like, we're on the same page and yada, and this guy is laid off for this, and there's a trust fund, and here's the other thing. You have no say at all when her parents want to borrow from that trust fund.
right. No, that's
To go and to keep funding their thing. Because you know what you should be doing? Saying, you know what, fuck it. We don't need it. And
Right.
that's their money.
Thank you. Yes.
That's
Agreed.
their money. And you know what? It's nice that they put that out there, but it's not ours. They should have that to live the rest
What's
of their
wrong
lives.
with living on a professor's salary? You can't just teach them.
he wasn't at that time, that particular scene where he was playing video games and she came home and
He didn't
said,
have a job
"Oh, you
at
bought
all.
a computer." Right. He wasn't working.
Yeah, what are you doing?
And they were-
Laptoping. Like he doesn't even have anything to do with it. He just bought it.
So, and also, I mean, I'm going back to the scene you guys showed a second ago where he chunks her. Was that entire scene fabricated? Because the fight
think
they
he
got
pushed
into.
her.
No, because she
but
never
the
wanted
actual
the baby.
verbal. The actual. I hate you so much.
Also, Sarah, we've already talked about that.
I know, but you guys talked about
That's
if he
in
hit
her head.
But
That's
did
in
the
her-
actual
it's in her
argument
fictionary
happen?
In her head.
No, all
And
that's fake because he wanted the
they
baby.
said-
She didn't.
the reason
that
they-
conversation wouldn't have even happened.
The reason they set up the computer is to seem like he's just buying all kinds of shit all the time. Right?
Oh, so the computer might have been fabricated bullshit too.
I don't know about that.
Because, well, she did a whole credit
I
card
feel like
full
we need
of
to
bullshit.
rewatch the whole thing. Damn it.
We're having a post.
I think we should all
show
have to read
watching
the
party.
book and have a book club discussion about it.
Here's the thing. It's not like he was going out and just like spending money and doing all that. If he bought a new computer, he bought a new computer because he really was trying.
He was a writer.
Did he want to be married to her anymore?
Well,
no, he didn't.
The whole
Go ahead.
the whole point is she's writing all of the stuff that you're talking about in the book, and we see a lot in the movie
To set him up.
is to set him up. And she even says the key is to put a lot of truth and then mix it with a lot of
Yeah,
fiction.
yeah, yeah.
We don't know what
That
was
makes sense.
true. We don't know what was fiction. That's just what was being read out of her diary. You hear it in her voice.
Interesting. So,
But this is what the police are reading in the diary.
in the book, it's
Enough
clear.
so if he told a story,
No,
they go,
I don't
well,
think
we
it's
saw-
clear in the book.
Well, I do. So
Why?
Shannon,
Because it's her diary.
Stop. But Shannon,
This is fiction.
in the book, is it clear?
Now he asks you about the book.
In the book.
It's her diary.
Right, and
Sarah?
he's not writing a diary. So
Right.
so it's told in first person point of view on his part, and then her part is in the form of a journal entry.
Which is the thing that they found in the furnace to make him look guilty.
Right.
So
to incriminate him.
So yeah, incriminate. That's the word I was looking for. So the diary that was found is partially fiction, partially real. We actually have no idea.
I thought it was
what
all
was real.
contrived. She told him.
No,
that-
she even says
She wove
some of
it
this
in.
is real, some of this is fiction. She said it in the movie,
All right.
but we don't know. We don't know what is real and what is not.
Agreed.
So he may not even like video games, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
My
I am
favorite.
so much happier now that I'm dead.
Favorite.
Technically missing. Soon to be presumed dead. Gone. And my lazy, lying, cheating, oblivious husband will go to prison for my murder. Nick Dunn took my pride and my dignity and my hope and my money. He took and took from me until I no longer existed. That's murder. Let the punishment fit the crime. To fake a convincing murder, you have to have discipline. You befriend a local idiot.
A local idiot. I love that dumbass.
Harvest the details of her humdrum life and cram her with stories stories about your husband's violent temper.
And see, she's not pregnant there. You can see how long she wove this.
Yeah, she worked on it for a long time.
Months and months, maybe close to a year.
So,
but here's the thing.
Like, probably as soon as she got forced to live in Missouri,
so
she didn't want to be there.
For me, I would just think, like, why? So you wove this web for so long. Why not just try to be happy?
Doesn't she sound just like her mother when she's
sounds
narrating
like
that part?
Actually, to be fair, she sounds like the lady that's narrating Desperate Housewives.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah. I like the scene whenever this car scene happens, and she's got the bandage, and you can see the blood, and she's driving. Like, this was fun as somebody who already saw this movie with somebody who had never seen it, because I remember this moment. This first time I watched this movie, I was by myself. I mean, I'm like, okay, if I could watch Gone Girl, everyone says I should.
I was too.
And I was like, like, holy shit. Like, I remember that. And I looked over and he was just like, I'm like, did you expect that? He's like, you know? But I still wouldn't talk about the rest of the movie, but it was cool to watch.
I love that it seemed like it blew your mind, right?
We're good at figuring shit out. Like, we always are. Me and him both are like, nah, this bitch is doing
normally
that.
have it figured out. And I thought I had it figured out. And I definitely knew that he didn't murder her for sure. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, it's going to be like a Scott Peterson thing. He fucked a girl and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, he did.
What?
I need to rewatch that on the ID
I didn't
network.
fucking say Scott Peterson didn't kill the lady.
You said it's like Scott Peterson.
It's like an OJ thing.
He didn't do it.
He was obviously
Hold
innocent.
on. Jesus Christ. That's not what I meant. It's like a play on the Scott Peterson thing, only this guy didn't kill her.
Lacey definitely did not set him up.
McDunn, I have been sitting by the phone, my friend. I'm sorry.
Do you not believe me?
No, I believe you. It's just the craziest thing I've ever heard. I mean, I love it. For you, it sucks, but you got to have a grudging respect for your wife at this point.
Laughing me out of the building?
No, are you kidding me? I'm in. I'm way in. You came to the right guy. This is what I do, Nick. This is why I have a $100,000 retainer. I win the unwinnable cases.
$100,000.
We'll figure something out. I'll give you a special, my wife is skilled in the art of vengeance, Ray.
Okay. So, what's the plan?
Well, right now, it's a he said, she said.
She's telling a better story.
No, Nick. Yeah. She is telling the perfect story. So we need to start today to prepare your defense should we need it. And if we decide to go with your version of the truth, then we'll need to realign the public's perception of Amy.
He
was good.
Is great.
Great.
Yes.
Holy shit. Yes. I mean, like, I am not a Tyler Perry guy.
I'm mad that he's not doing roles like this.
I think he's kind of handsome too, personally.
Okay, guys, come on. Everybody, stop. I'm just saying, like, you see Tyler Perry Presents, and you're like, I'm not going to think that's funny, and blah, blah, blah.
No, they're all funny.
They're not.
They're not, but he is so good.
So good.
It's mesmerizing. Like, I'm watching him, and I believe it. I really do. I believe.
He's in something Patterson book movie.
Oh,
James
yeah.
Something.
Yes, the Alex Cross book. Stories,
Alex Cross, right. But I don't know if I watched that or not, but he was in that. But anyway, so I think he's great. I completely agree with you.
So great in this.
Why doesn't he do more of these?
He's the protagonist in that. He's
you know what? I have my answer. I already know why.
All right. Why?
Because he doesn't have to.
It's not because he doesn't have to. I think it's because he doesn't have to.
Oh, she already said that.
No, seriously. I think it's because he built his own studios in Atlanta. He does his own movies, and Hollywood's like, fuck you. And so it's probably harder to get movies.
I don't know.
I think he's just a busy dude. I mean, there's like...
You're getting into
some shit. He puts out like 2 movies a year that make
a
fuck ton of money.
Right.
Like,
so he does...
All right, I have a question, though.
Go ahead.
So after the scene, he goes and talks to the guy that was falsely accused for rape or whatever. What do we feel about false accusations like this? Like, women can go and say, he raped me. The guy goes on trial. He's basically a rapist from that point on. And so even if she later goes, all right, he didn't really rape me, nothing happens. Nothing happens to her. Shouldn't something happen to her?
Yes, absolutely. If somebody lies,
the same
100%. I do agree.
Punishment that he would have gotten.
I do agree, but I think that
it probably was her parents' money, and she had a big.
I'm saying in real life. Yeah. In real life, if you accuse a guy of rape,
there should be a list
that didn't happen for real, and you go, oh well, it didn't really happen.
But in real life,
she should serve the time that he would have served.
But also, if in real life, if you accuse a guy of rape and it did happen, they should serve some time, and that shit doesn't happen very often.
Agreed,
either.
but
not often at all. Actually, that happens more often than the wrongly accused ones. Like, it's total statistics.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Agreed.
It's not
true.
handled either way.
Also, I don't know what that has to do with this movie.
Because he went back to the ex that she accused of raping him,
and he's like on the sex offender list, and he didn't do any of that.
Remember, he went and had the meeting with him. He said that she like tied herself up, and he goes, well,
with the ties.
He goes, I saw her on the news, and I thought if she could fake rape, then of course she could fake murder.
Yep. That is right. Now, was it him that she? Oh, it's the other
first guy. The other guy.
Yeah,
the one the
right.
parents go.
Okay.
Something happened. I don't know what. It was just really bad.
Right.
Right.
Squinted at you.
Where is the money, sweetheart?
Look under her dress.
He talked you into this?
I talked him into it.
Second you leave, I'm calling the cops.
Your glasses are fake. Your hair's dyed all hamster.
Hamster.
You say her name's Nancy, but you don't even answer to it half the time. You're hiding, I don't know why, and I don't really care. But you ain't gonna call the cops. I don't think you ever really been hit before.
Ow! Oh! Oh!
Holy shit.
Sorry, but we really need the money.
Next place, be more careful, okay? There are a lot of people out there a lot worse than we are.
You hamster-haired bitch.
Yeah, you know, for
Again,
me,
perfect casting.
Why wouldn't I just fight for my life there?
So she had gotten paranoid about them coming in after they found her money for like at least a full 24-hour period. Why not at least like split it up and put it in different places? You know what I mean? Like
put it in your
some
car.
under your car,
Yeah.
under the seat. Put some in a drawer. Put some under the like. If they come in and they like, okay, they find $500, they're getting the fuck out of there.
Rule number 1
of Fight Club:
when laying low because you're framing someone for murder, don't make friends
ever.
And have them come over and watch news with you.
Just be a real bitch.
But do spit in their Mountain Dew when they.
Yeah.
Also, I thought she played it perfectly, except for wearing the money belt.
Yeah.
That comes off during miniature golf,
Oh my
which
God.
nobody wants to ever play.
No, it's the worst.
Last week, I threatened to leave, and he said he'd find me and he'd kill me. So I disappeared. I lost the baby. I couldn't even tell my parents. I'm so ashamed and I'm so afraid.
Well, he is looking for you. He showed up on my doorstep 3 days ago. He tracked me from my letters to you. You saved him.
Knowing you were out there was the only thing that's kept me going these past few years.
Let's go to the police. You can explain
No,
everything.
I can't turn up now. I'd be a pariah. Everyone would hate me. Is it wrong to want Nick to go to prison?
He should go to prison for what he's done. I'm setting you up at my lake house. It's utterly secluded.
Yes, please.
Why are you so good to me?
Excuse me. You know why.
This is me in every relationship.
It's Barney from like How I Met Your Mother. I can't not see that. That's why I didn't want to see his penis. It's weird.
All I want in my existence, and like I've done everything. Man, I've seen the world. I got some kids. I have a wife that loves me. Got a bunch of gold records and shit. All I want is to be set up in that guy's lake house.
Yes, with the heated floors.
That is it. That's all
the
I
heated
want.
floors in the bathroom. Holy shit.
As he's going on the tour, I'm like, okay, there's another 15 things I can say goodbye to. All right, keep going. You know,
be his concubine there, right? I mean,
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Would you wear the outfit?
Yeah. Here's the thing. What outfit? I have to wear that robe.
Wait,
or
what?
whatever?
He bought her
And
the
he already agreed
clothes,
to
like
it.
the white.
Oh, I have to
little
wear all
outfits
that
and the
shit.
lingerie and
I don't
shit.
know if I would or not.
You would.
He'd be so much happier if it was you.
That's true.
And let's be honest. Everybody wants to see me in that, right? I'd do it. Fuck it. Yeah, sure.
I was just an average guy from an average place with mediocre aspirations. I met a woman who dazzled me, and I wanted her to love me. So I pretended to be better than I was. And when we got married, I promised to be that guy who works harder, A guy who lives and acts and loves with as much passion as she does. But I failed her. Instead of doing what was right, I did what was easy.
You talk like a man who believes he can make amends to his wife. Who believes his wife is still alive.
She is still alive.
Will you look at that camera for me? Will you look in the lens and talk to your wife? If she is out there, able to hear and see you tonight, what would you like to say to her, Nick?
Amy, I love you. You're the best person I've ever known. And I've taken myself to the woodshed for the way that I've treated you. And if you come back, I promise I will spend every day making it up to you. I will be the man that I promised you I would.
He's like, what am I supposed to do?
The sugar.
I love you.
She is amazing in this scene watching him on the TV.
Agreed.
God,
So amazing.
I know,
great.
it's like
He's
saying
playing
nothing.
the
She's
game
a better
with her,
actor.
And yes.
she likes it.
And yes, Celia Ward is fucking insanely hot.
She looks exactly the same as she did when she was in that show Sisters. Do you remember
Yes.
that way back when?
Yep. She's insanely hot. She could do meth porn, and I'd be all into it.
Same.
Right.
I don't even
Was
know
that
what
for
that
me?
is, but
That was for me.
You got to listen to more shows.
Yeah, I fucking would love, as long as there's some hair. But like all of that'd be great.
There's no way Celia Ward shaves her bush. She's got a full bush. You're in
Big
good
old
hands,
bush.
Jared. All right? You're fine.
I'm in good hands with Celia Ward.
Okay,
Yeah.
was this the one where she like sees him cheating or whatever?
No,
No,
Celia
that-
Ward is the interviewer chick.
This
is the interview scene.
we were just saying
I
that.
thought it was very interesting though how he says like I've done all this bad stuff, but if you come back, I could do this and yada yada yada. It was like he knew she wasn't dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Because
at
he
that
didn't
point she
kill her.
already knew. He had already found the
Well,
woodshed.
he knew she wasn't dead because he didn't kill her.
No, he already found the woodshed and the thing, and they
And
were like,
she
"You
stockpiled
bitch!" Like,
all the
He
stuff.
knew
down.
he knew it was a setup.
Yeah, that little beating puppet. What was that?
What's wrong, Jared? Did I burst
No,
your
no,
bubble?
I'm listening.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
listening.
so they didn't just do the scene where like she saw him outside of the bar with that girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I think that may have happened. Yeah, because she told.
I think that was
She
the
told,
moment when she decided to
Yes.
screw him over.
Oh,
she
hell
was
yeah.
going
See,
for the
yeah,
jugular.
And
Yeah, because
with her on that.
he
did
was
He did the move.
and not rightly so, but rightly so.
right. No, he was with her for
Because he
over
did the
a
sugar
year.
lips on
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
But you know what? Everybody recycles a move every once in a while, right?
Yeah, but still, he's
But
cheating
not
on her.
while you're married to your wife. Like, that's the
Exactly,
thing.
thank
Like,
you,
not while
yeah.
you're still married.
Yeah.
You
Don't
but
cheat.
everyone does recycle a move every once in a while. Like,
To be fair,
I can
like-
tell this joke again because nobody's heard it in 10 years, and I know it's going to be a fucking good one.
Yeah.
You know,
Also,
like-
to be fair, like
Or the swirl
I
and the-
recycle all the moves. Are you kidding me? Like I'm 46. I got like this is how many.
all
I've
you can
got.
do is recycle moves. You're not going to learn any new ones.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't.
Here's how many I have in my holster.
I haven't
I'm
had
going to
it.
present these to you, and like
We're going
everyone's
to do 5 a year. We're
and-
going to act like they're new.
Yeah, and guess what? Like sometimes I'm going to forget about one and be like, oh shit, I forgot about this one, and like pow, and you're going to be like, Jesus Christ, that was amazing.
I haven't had a chance to recycle this move.
Oh no.
But what was the move that I gave you? Do you remember?
Whoa.
No, it was. I just wrote a song for you. That's.
Well, that too.
Anytime a guy's ever said, I just wrote a song for
God.
you,
Oh
I'm like,
my god!
and then he
It
serenaded
talks about
me
your blue
outside
eyes.
of my
But I did
my
write a
balcony on the first floor.
That's the worst
so you were
thing
like
I've
level,
heard.
you're like level with her outside
I had
of
to
the
probably
gate.
like stand on a chair to see him. So
Why would you do that?
it
Nobody
was
does
cute
that.
because I
No, that was cute. I get it. That's
Because
fine.
I was an idiot back then. That's why.
An idiot
I was,
in love?
I was.
Hold on.
I had
was.
a boy sit outside of my house and sing me songs after I dumped him one time, and my mom had to go out there and
Okay.
be like, "Get the fuck out of here,
Yeah.
kid!"
You're not John Stamos.
So
Get the
it was
fuck
not
out.
romantic.
Casey, nobody gives a shit about that guy. Secondly, so what?
I
year-
washed all your Tia's shirts and
What year-
ironed them. See,
So
this is what
you-
women do.
You had fallen in love, and you. What did you do? You went outside her window.
Well, not her window.
my patio and
her
my
patio
apartment.
on her first floor.
All right, and then what? You
I
threw
don't know.
a-
She came out. I like a.
You threw a rock out there. Or
No, I think we just told you to come out.
Was there
and
even
we
a
just started
boombox?
playing.
Like what?
No.
No.
I had my best friend who
His-
played guitar.
Yeah.
You had
And so
a friend with you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was playing the guitar of the
Yeah.
song that I wrote, and then
Okay.
I sang it to her.
Let's hear the song.
Oh no, you did it! You did it last time.
Listen to me. You 100%
until
know.
the end of time.
Yeah.
Yes, you did it.
Let's hear
time.
it right now.
You are the deep blue water of my sea of love.
Aww.
You are the burning fire
of my desire.
I just can't get enough.
Was there a synthesizer anywhere? Like, close?
How do you wait?
Big time.
Wait, and then hold on. Would this go in from like him singing this to you, from him doing this in his band, and you go like watch the show?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What was the band? Evergreen Love or something?
No. Evergreen Love.
It was East of Eden.
East of Eden.
Eclipse the Love or some shit.
Or it was Red Stick before that.
Well, we were doing a naming party, and
The naming party.
Right.
Red Stick was in there, and then
now,
but then that reminded him too much of a dog's
dick.
Red crayon.
Oh, that's weird, man. Shit just got weird.
Yeah, that was interesting. What was happening there?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Mouth stuff, belly button stuff.
For the audio listeners, they're having sex.
Time last night rewatching it.
Jared, what were you thinking at this point in the movie? Tell me what you were thinking.
Well, at this point, I'd figured out what was going on.
Yeah, but you figured out that she was going to kill him?
The last scene.
Did this not shock the fuck out of you?
Yeah.
This was the most shocking scene in cinematic history, I think.
Once she did that thing where she dipped her nightgown in that wine and went and like found that camera and was screaming, I was like,
and when she is hurting herself with the bottle in the bathroom. Like,
oh yeah, that was
he
awkward.
didn't get what she was doing.
She was hurting herself.
Jarrett.
Oh.
Yeah, she had done the thing where she faked blood.
Yeah, but she was like putting it inside of herself.
She was
and,
making it to
so
where
that it
like,
looked like there was like
she was like raped.
Yeah.
By the way, this is the worst sex ever.
It's because it's Neil Patrick Harris's little butt. It's so cute, little like
no,
baby
it's
butt.
because after the sex is over, he gets his throat slit.
And
terrible sex.
But
yeah, that's a bad one.
I know. Like, because what you want is like that Michael Hutchins shit.
I think she's doing the whole asphyxiation thing completely wrong.
Exactly.
I don't think she's doing it
you
right.
want like that Michael Hutchins shit where they just choke you out. You're about to come to, and then
I don't think she understands how
that?
asphyxiation works.
But it was beyond that. Like watching it last night.
He said, "Cut off my air path." All right, let me just
watching it again last night. I've seen this movie several times. I never noticed that she kept grinding on him after he was
she's
dead
trying to like
dying.
get all of it
she
in
had
there.
to get all the semen in there.
So,
not that it's not weird.
It's like the time where there was one time.
Is this a personal story?
No, actually, no. This is actually there was a naval ship that went down, and they had to send these laugh rafts out, and they had to get all the semen into the boats. And
and then Rich said,
Okay, here's the thing. 100%. I miss the semen in my butt.
God damn it, Sean. All right.
I love that.
All right, let's get real for just a second. Has anyone done the asphyxiation thing in real life?
absolutely not.
No.
That's too scary. That is.
Okay, now.
Wait.
Hold on. Let everybody answer, for Christ's
I thought
sake.
everyone did. Sorry.
I've never done that. I've had somebody try that, and I
Yep,
was just like,
second
the
that.
fuck?
Yep,
Like,
yep.
What do you mean they tried that on you?
yeah. Like, people just fucking...
Same.
Hold on.
I had a boy I was just kissing one time that was just like... I'm like, what the fuck is wrong
I
with
know,
you?
but
Like,
a person was inside you and started trying to choke you out?
Totally had that happen.
yeah, it's
Legit.
like a thing.
I don't. Tell the story. No, that's what he's asking.
It's happened more than one time. Even if it's just like not even sex.
More than one time.
I think if you wear a lot of black, like guys just think that you like want to be choked.
Okay, and
I don't want to be choked. Like I have asthma. I can't breathe anyway. Like I have an inhaler.
I totally second that. Like I'm sitting here going,
You're wearing all black, by the way.
Yeah.
And I literally,
and she's got a baby.
I just felt like
she's got a baby in her. Just throwing that out there.
So more than once, someone has been inside you, and like
no, not inside of me, just in general, like just like as a foreplay, like what the fuck, like I can't, like what the fuck. Nobody likes that.
Oh my
God, not good.
Rich likes it.
Now I feel like if I did that to anybody that I'd ever met,
they think they were dying.
Well, I would get arrested.
Yeah. If you if you tried to do that to me, I would probably laugh.
I can't remember who, but I think I have done that before to someone that they
that
were
asked
into
for it.
I think so. I can't. It's been a while.
See, when they don't ask for it, you're kind of like,
you're
what
like,
the fuck?
I'm like, at what point do I tap
I
out?
wouldn't do that with someone that didn't ask for it.
Hey guys, everybody, we can't say asking for it anymore on the podcast.
Yes, you can, because sometimes you're asking
guys, for it. No one has ever asked for anything.
What if they literally asked for it?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
They request it. How about that? You can say request.
Okay.
There was a request put in.
You use #MeToo movement for like a physical assault thing. That's totally different.
What?
Like earlier in this podcast.
Yeah, you totally did.
Well, I just meant that she was wearing something that suggested that I should do
what
it.
I do? What
No,
I do?
but I think by the AFI that you were saying,
Miss Murder.
You were saying let someone verbally requested for you to choke them.
No, I was saying she was wearing something.
Oh, so you really are.
I'm just kidding.
She had a Slipknot shirt on, so I said fuck it.
No, I'm kidding. No. So anyway, I would just like to attest to the fact that orgasms are much better
if you don't die while you're having
when you are deprived of oxygen.
But like, I feel like if it's not coming out of your mouth, like it's just gonna come out of your butt. You know what I mean? Like, then you just fart it up.
Doesn't that cause you to lose brain cells?
I'm going to be completely honest. I've never come out of my mouth or my butt.
Okay, wait. No. Don't leave. Don't
you've never
you dare.
gleeked
Don't you
before?
dare. I'm not done.
Or started?
When you masturbate, do you not hold your breath?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I mean,
it is.
Yeah, but exactly. Like, shouldn't you just do that on your own? Like, why do you need somebody being like?
I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. I always hold my breath because I never did that back in our day.
I feel like I'm getting crazy when I like masturbate.
I hold my breath the second that I feel that it's starting to happen. Yeah. I hold my breath and I don't breathe until it's well over.
Are your parents listening tonight?
No, they're not listening.
Are your children listening tonight?
No,
definitely not.
Okay.
And it is much better. It is much better.
Do your children give two shits about you?
No.
No, they do not.
No.
Christian does.
Maybe.
Kill someone. You're a murderer.
I'm a fighter. I fought my way back.
You killed a guy. You slashed his throat with a box cutter.
You went on national television and begged for me to save your life, and I obliged. But I want that man.
I'm leaving.
You really think that's smart? Shampoo? Wounded, raped wife battles her way back to her husband and he deserts her. They'll destroy you. Neighbors will shun you. And I'll make sure that no one forgets the pain you caused me.
I don't want anything to do with your groupies outside. Once they go, I go.
Give it the night. Sleep on it.
To be 100% honest, I'm in. Fuck it. I'm in. I'm back in. Like, now we have a book deal. We have a movie. All this stuff. Like, you were missing. Yeah, I don't give a shit. We now will make all of the money.
He's an idiot. He has the upper hand here. He could. I want blowjobs. I want anal. I want rusty trombones.
I have a weird feeling she's in all of it at this point.
He could get anything from
her. At what point am I wrong here?
I'm agreeing with you.
He's going.
She was going to drown herself in the Gulf of Mexico. I'm sure she's down for whatever.
But it wasn't about that for him.
What, the rusty trombones?
I don't even know what that is.
Jesus.
Rusty trombones is like when
Shannon.
Wait, tell me off.
Shannon with the book, for Christ's sake. Jesus.
It's
Who
what the
gives a
whole movie
It's
is
the whole
based
entire-
on.
I know, but who gives a shit?
Oh
Everybody
my God.
watching this podcast.
He could have anything.
Because there's a whole story about his dad that was just a snippet. You know, his dad is ill. He's got
Right.
dementia. His dad was a cheater.
His mom died.
His mom died. Like, family is super important to him. He has a twin sister. That's all he has. And then he has this wife, and he wanted a family with her. He wanted to create a family with her that he wanted as a child for himself.
Right.
And so now he has her back, but it's sick and twisted. And then all of a sudden, and I don't know if you're going to play this, but then the whole pregnancy issue comes up.
That's next clip, yeah.
Okay, so I'll wait on that because the book ends differently than the movie does.
Oh, when we're done, make sure
Yeah,
we know
that's
how the
interesting.
book ends. Yeah.
I want a paternity test.
I love tests.
Amy, you can teach those people to hate me all you want. I don't care. I am leaving you.
I won't have to teach your child to hate you. He'll do that all by himself. I'm the cunt you married.
Good shit.
The only time you liked yourself was when you were trying to be someone this cunt might like.
Oh,
I'm not a quitter.
I'm sold.
Agreed. I'm in.
Yeah, he loves her at this point.
I've killed for you. Who else can say that? You think you'd be happy with a nice Midwestern girl? No way, baby. I'm it.
You're delusional. I mean, you're insane. Why would you even want this? Yes, I loved you, and then all we did was resent each other and try to control each other and cause each other pain.
That's marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Jared,
I'm in.
You brought this up at the very beginning of the show.
Sold all the way.
And I thought I was going to be the only one that was extremely turned on by this.
Oh no.
Okay, go ahead.
This one.
The fact that
Crazy's hot,
she
man.
is so
It's just hot.
dedicated to him.
Yeah.
Yes.
And to this marriage.
Yeah.
Turns me on. Like, I would kill for someone that would kill for me.
Like at this point,
Okay, I'm gonna get you some fucking we need you on a different website, like one of those like prison
at
dating
this
websites.
point, it'd be like, you know what?
I mean, it's ludicrous. Casey,
Rich,
it's
at
ludicrous.
this point, you would be like, you know what? You've been right the whole time. Fuck, that guy died. Holy shit. Halloween.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
let's fucking do this.
Sorry that Shannon is here for me to say this, but I absolutely have a problem with the whole I've always been left. Like, people leave me. Like, I don't leave people, they leave me.
Yeah.
And that's a thing with me. And it's
It's like that girl on Tinder. Like
exactly. Like, fucking
it'll never work out. She's gonna dump you.
It's not going to work out.
You
She
gotta
didn't
start
email.
being more of a dick, man.
She didn't text me
No,
anytime
he
today.
does not.
I'm
No?
never getting texted ever again.
He seems
That's
so
fine.
nice.
But for her to say this, it connected with me. I was like, wow, that's hot. For someone
Well, they
to
have a
want
secret.
to be with.
They have.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess.
Just
but
to
it's,
be
it's
like, I'm the
she's
cunt
so
you
committed.
married. Like,
she's so committed, and that kind of commitment.
Yeah, I'm the cunt you fell in love with. That was the
yeah,
thing.
like, yeah, exactly.
She's talking
like,
that dirty shit like you
I
just
don't know.
flew right over her
I
mouth.
guess that kind of brings you back to the way me and him met. Like, we were so mean to each other. Like, we laughed our asses off, but I made fun of him the entire night. I swear, he was sold that first night just because I was picking on him all night. And everybody else was all like, make that. And I was like, I think that t-shirt's really fucking gay.
Not that
Sold.
there's anything wrong with that.
Men can wear V-necks, by the way.
Yeah, sometimes. I'm not like selling them to you, but
I have a
Sometimes
couple
they
in my
should.
closet that I don't wear. Sure.
We're gonna be parents.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, how exciting. Oh,
What are you thinking? How are you feeling? What have we done to each other? What will we do?
I think they should have shown the scene where his sister was crying, going, "Why are you doing this?" Like I think that would have been a good clip, like because that relationship was really interesting. I mean,
I don't know.
He's killing people that he loves that know about this. Like,
well, they did the whole. She committed murder, talking to the cops and the lawyer, and they're like, "Nothing we can do. Sorry, dude, we're out." Like, I don't think that's a thing. Like, I think the cop would have kept following up, but I don't know, man. This movie, it was badass.
It was great. Great movie. Definitely thought that as we were stumbling into this one, I was just like, oh, a chick flick. Oh my God.
Like Rich you don't love those.
What?
Like you don't love chick flicks.
No, I do like those. I just don't think
you would have been like, wee, a chick flick.
Yeah. Wee. She's right.
Ding.
She is right. She really is right.
Wee, this is the best movie ever.
Wee.
Oh my God.
So all right, Shannon, how did it end in the book?
It ended, she'd actually had the baby, and they were all together as a family, and he was reflecting on the decision that he made. But what I got out of it was that he was just so grateful to have this child and a chance to start over and correct all the wrongs of his childhood and his father towards him, that it was worth it. You know, that it was worth sticking through it.
It was worth Neil Patrick Harris's throat
being with her.
Yeah, while his dick is inside her.
Yeah, coming. Like ejaculating.
Staying with her, as wackadoo as she was, that, he knew he loved her at one point, and he loved this baby because it was a part of them. Right. And I think he saw hope in it. It kind of left you going, and then it's open-ended, so every reader could say, well, I think they're going to have a happy ending, and she's going to get her life together, and they're going to rekindle, and then someone else is going, no, this is going to be like a disaster, and but yeah, so the movie, of course, doesn't show
I totally get it. Like, she doesn't even have to be this hot, but knowing that she wants me this bad is
hot.
But honestly,
it really is.
You and I have talked about this since we've started being friends again,
right?
And I love the part when she says that's marriage,
right?
And I certainly know from making the decision to leave.
You learned from
it is marriage, and you have seasons where it's all good and where it's all not good, and really, you can get past it. You just have to be committed to doing it.
And then, so as we get into that conversation, and as you watch Rich just over there, just having a drink with his buddy Jarrett,
getting
or
trashed.
several,
and you're over there doing that thing. And do you freaking love that guy, right?
I do, absolutely.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Did you do this?
You don't love me that much. I'm just messing with you.
I do love you. I mean, it's weird.
It's got to be weird. You have 12 people living at your house.
No, I have me and my kids living at the house.
Let's check the email box. Emailers at Where It Goes to the Movies at gmail.com.
I don't have it. Thanks for sharing. Woody Chambers, Ray Jimenez, Joey Bishop, Simon Rogers, Mitch Bergeron, Sean, Chris Pulse. What did I leave off? Sean Kennedy, Jake Bradford, Chris Pulse, David Ryder, Nigel Watson, Austin, Mark Graff, Sweet Cheeks, Barry Ferguson, Stuart May, Parson Carr, Justin McGill, RJ Lane, Faye Stacey, Sean Umbeck, Angie Thorin, Jared Spear, Grant Hill, my favorite basketball player of all time, Greg's Guide to the New Music, and Danny Stuckey. Here we go, guys!
Wait, before you do that. Seriously. I think the 5 love languages is completely, on to something.
Agreed.
I think it's completely...
I think it's important
Mine
for
is
you.
the 3 that use that, for sure. His is not the last
I
one.
think it's important for you to know yours, and I think it's important for your partners to know theirs.
All right, stop everything.
I think it's more important for you to know your partners and I think.
Stop everything. Okay. Hold everything.
Stop everything.
Stop the presses.
Yes. If you're with someone and you're in a committed relationship and you don't know their love languages, absolutely get to know their love languages. Okay? If you're not with someone, don't get with someone that is not your same love language.
Oh my God, it doesn't have to be the same.
No, it doesn't have to be the same.
You just can't use your own love languages
Right.
as somebody else's. So if mine is physical touch and yours is like words of affirmation, and I'm just like, nah, and like, you need me to tell you like
how hard it is to deal with someone that doesn't love like you love.
I
though.
think
why would you get into a relationship that doesn't love the same way you love?
It doesn't mean they don't love that way. It means like they communicate love differently.
For me, gifts is a zero. Zero. I'm not going to get with someone who gifts is number one.
Yeah,
because it's not going to make sense to you.
But what's weird is that's how I show love a lot of times, but that's not how I like to receive love.
Okay,
like,
that's fine if that works for you.
But then it might be more like acts of service. Like if you're doing
that's another one. But that's the thing. Like his is not gifts, but at the same time, like a lot of the times, like some of our like biggest things are like the things that I've thought of, and he loves that it's so thoughtful. You know?
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Totally
so like,
but
I would love that it's thoughtful too, but it just wouldn't mean as much as me hanging out and like curling up in a pretzel with you.
But you might say, like, gifts isn't your thing, but you're the first one to say, if you need this, I'll help you with this. If you want to go
well, that's not the same thing. That's not the same thing at all.
Well, it's like an
acts of service, I guess.
But like gifts, I guess it's how people
you saying
interpret.
I do that for people?
You do. I know you do.
I feel like
he
like
wants to give you
You
gifts.
offered to loan me money. You offered to give me a place to
that's what
live.
he
You
does.
offered to take me places.
That's just because I'm
even
nice,
in my
though.
friendships, like I've always been a person that like I'm like
Rich-
I want to give people things that make them feel like I'm
Rich is
thinking of them and they're
100%
special.
like, and I'm not like. Actually, to be honest, I don't even like being around Rich.
Right. I can confirm that.
I really don't. I mean, like, we're
You love him though. I can tell.
I love him so much, but we're so opposite that like us being around one
He doesn't
another,
like that he loves me.
yeah,
but he loves me.
But it's definitely he is
It's like
the
that Tinder lady.
He's the most giving person I've ever known in my life. Like
So that's
you're married to
gift.
Casey.
It
That's
doesn't
crazy.
mean it has to be like, oh, give me a diamond. It's like if I'm out at Target in the dollar aisle and I see stuff, I see like stationery shaped like donuts, and there's a teacher that I work with that has a donut theme in her room. I'll pick some up even if I'm not friends with her because
I would
I'll
never do
know
that.
See, I feel
I'll
like
know
that's
that
no, but what you
I'm the
would
same way.
do.
Like-
but what you would do
'Cause I'm
is
just
if you
thinking
were
of that
hold
person,
on,
you
guys,
know?
hold on. But what you would do is if you were like in a music store and you were walking past a thing where you knew like your friend he likes this kind of amps and you saw a shirt or whatever, you would buy that shirt. You would give it.
I would never do that in a million years.
You're right. You wouldn't do that.
There's no way in hell I would do it.
Yeah,
If
I know.
The only way I would actually do any kind of monetary thing for anybody is if I knew that they were in serious need and they would appreciate it.
Right. So for
That's
me,
it.
like for me, I'm going, I want like legitimately want to be like stuck to him all the time. I'm like, no, but so you wanted to go to the store by yourself? You didn't want me to come with you? That's fine, whatever. But like if I go to the
Right.
store,
I'm that way.
like, if he's not with me at the store, then I want him to know that I was thinking of him at the store. Like I'm ridiculous
me.
like that.
That's me.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. That's how I'm
big
that's how I'm
time
with
quality
gifts.
time touch. I want to be in a pretzel, right? Or we were always like touching feet
So that's
and
what
shit
you were
in
saying
the bed,
though, right?
right?
Like if you're at a store,
Yeah,
you're
I-
thinking of that person.
Hold on, y'all touch feet,
right? We always touch feet in the
She
bed.
does not like feet.
Don't
at
touch
all.
feet.
Well, my feet were always cold, so yes.
Put socks on.
But
No,
you
we
guys
always-
touch feet.
mine
And
are
then
always
they get hot, and then
super
I
icy
take them
cold,
off.
too.
So I keep
What's that?
a bunch of
I'm
socks
joking
at
because
the
I have
foot
like
of the
super
bed.
sweaty feet. Like
And then
all the time.
I'm
They'll be,
quality
like,
time
cold
and I'm
sweaty.
words of
Guys,
affirmation.
we gotta let Sean out of here. We gotta let
Sean,
him.
you gotta go.
Sean, you've been great.
Well, he's just
Okay, let's
Speak
keep
up,
going.
Sean.
Yeah, he's like his eyes are rolling.
My
back. He's
point
like, Sean's
is,
gotta go.
if you know your 5 love languages, find someone that matches. I think this is
no,
the
find
biggest.
someone that challenges you.
I think no,
I have
no.
never
Stop it.
in my
this
lifetime.
is the biggest thing that can make a relationship
What
work.
are your? Do you know what your love languages
Yes,
are?
absolutely.
What's your number one?
Touch is 11. Words of affirmation is 6. Quality time is 6. Acts of service is 2. And gifts is 0. I don't give a fuck.
Rich, can I say the meanest thing I've ever said to you in my entire life?
Yeah, it's probably not, but go ahead.
You're the only one in this room that's single.
So what's your point?
Stop giving us love language advice.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to be honest.
Was there not even a little bit of laughter there?
No, hold
Come on.
I'm going to be honest about this. He's the only one in this room that's single and should be. There are other people in this room.
That's hilarious.
That might
what
need
Casey
to be
said
single.
is fucking mean.
Yeah, I was being mean. I said it was mean.
And also, I broke up.
I told you ahead of
He
time
thought that was
it was
fucking
mean.
hysterical.
Thank you.
What I missed? What's he laughing at? What I missed?
Oh, God damn it.
Let's check the email box. Email us at jaredgoestothemovies at gmail.com.
All right. Sweet Hearst writes. Every time I hear you folks talk about spin doctors, I cringe I cringe a little bit because I have a secret. One of my first guitar teachers was a dude who played for the Spin Doctors. And that's the end of the story. Greg Pascal writes, hello, Jarrett, Rich, Casey, and JTM guests, fans, and listeners.
Wow.
By the way, this is a long one, so settle in. Just wanted to reach out to you all to let you know that Jarrett Goes to the Movies has a great impact on those who listen. Jarrett, thank you for sharing your issues with anxiety and depression so openly. I have dealt with those issues for so long, and I still struggle with them on a day-to-day basis. I have been diagnosed with both clinical depression and anxiety. It's taken me several months and some alcohol to finally get the courage to email you all. Yep, I'm a little drunk at the moment and a little more courageous than I normally am right now, Jarrett. Jarrett, you're a personal hero of mine and still continue to be. The times I've been lucky enough to meet you in Utah, I've always been impressed. They always say never meet your heroes, but every time I meet you, or I've met you, I've always felt so happy. Anyway, the podcast means so much to me. I look forward to it every Friday. I consider myself lucky and proud to help support the podcast each month, even if it's only $20 a month. By the way, we need to do a hangout.
No, that's kick-ass. Thank you.
Yeah, I wish I could do more. The dynamic of the show is great. Yes, I love hearing Rich on the show, and no, I'm not just saying that because he reads this. Rich is pretty damn funny. I really enjoy him on the show. Casey
wrote this.
Yeah, I added that part. Casey is fantastic and fucking adorable. I consider her the sniper of the show because she pops in with those quick and funny jokes. I absolutely adore her. By the way,
thank you,
Jarrett. Thank you for pronouncing my name correctly. I am the Greg Pascal from the producer list. That's how you pronounce it, right?
Yeah.
It's very rare for my last name is pronounced correctly. I am also the Greg from Greg's Guide to New Music from the sharing list. It feels weird to try and promote it here, but once again, I'm okay if you omit this. Anyway, I host a podcast here in Utah, and I try to get the word out about music that might not otherwise get heard by the masses. I work in radio for over 6 years. I grew tired of radio not giving bands and musicians the opportunities they deserve. So I'm hoping to give listeners some exposure to some really cool bands and musicians they might not otherwise get to hear.
Listen and not your girlfriends.
Yeah, exactly. I hope they're fucking amazing.
They
I
really
hope
are.
you all are well. I have and having the success you deserve. If nothing else, just remember that you are all adored and respected by so many people. Really not that many people.
Like a few.
Yeah. I seriously love the ever-loving shit out of you all. My best wishes to you all and the listeners of Jarrett Goes to Movies. Much love and respect. Cheers.
Thank you so very much. Holy shit. I don't even know. Thank you.
I do.
Play some music over that.
Yeah. Can I be like insensitive for a second?
It's weird that you never ask usually.
I know, I don't.
Whenever you're being the worst.
If you are prone to depression, anxiety, and stuff, alcohol is a depressant.
I was thinking the same thing.
Don't drink alcohol.
Yeah, but people know that, but it's still like a struggle with people that do.
I understand
drink
that.
alcohol.
I'm just giving advice from a non-physician viewpoint.
You're not being insensitive.
I don't
You're
know
just
shit
being
about
ignorant.
shit. You know, when I told my mom in college that I was depressed, she said,
Go get a girlfriend.
She said, go out there and exercise. And I did, and I felt better.
Let's check the email box. Email us.
Stop drinking, exercise more.
Goes to
All right.
movies at gmail.com.
Tim Trafton writes, and he's new. I haven't heard him yet. Your show is brilliant. Great job. I forget how I found your podcast, as I was most likely high as shit.
Welcome.
Don't worry, it's legal here. I listen while at work, and by the way, don't get high at work. That's just not good. And
Well, depends on where he works.
I'm making my way through the episodes, and I am now up to number 84, Sleepers. That was a good one. I actually went and listened to that as I was...
Which one was Sleepers?
Sleepers was the one where the boys got raped in prison, and you weren't...
the one I decided not to
decided
fucking
not
go
to be
on.
a part of.
I watched the movie, and I was like, nope, not making any jokes about that one. You guys are on your own.
That's why
killed
I can't do
it
Shawshank.
on that
Like,
episode.
I can't.
All right.
Anything with...
Oh, there's plenty of jokes in Shawshank.
All right.
Not in Sleepers.
Like any...
It's taking a long time to catch the frig up. I will become a Patreon supporter when I finally catch up. But for now, lots of good movies to get through. I have liked your Facebook page, and will share with my friends as they need to get in on this podcast too. It's gonna kill him when he catches up to this episode and figures out the Will's not on the podcast
I was just talking
anymore.
about it. Made me so sad that all these like new things are coming out where it's just the three of us. Like, I miss him, man.
I miss him too.
It's not just the three of us, though. We have Sean 316.
No, but the picture is the three of us.
Oh, I see.
And like they got rid of like Will's little character and like
You mean me?
yeah, I don't know who the fuck. I don't know what happens in this fucking podcast. I just show up and drink champagne.
All right, he has some notes. Okay, notes.
Sad.
He wanted to give us some notes about the podcast. So notes are: Rodden is not a name; it's possibly a dinosaur.
Cool.
BFS never comes to Maine? ?
Exclamation point.
Exactly. Somehow you guys turned me on to Schitt's Creek, and I laughed so hard my eyes came out.
That was you.
That was me. Schitt's Creek is amazing. If you haven't seen it, watch Schitt's Creek.
Nobody
it's
clicks your Trump
hilarious.
links and nobody watches your like Netflix recommendations.
Oh, and the deep voice guy that opens each show says Jared with a D, not Jarrett with a T, goes to the movies.
He's a
But
he's a mumbler.
you know what? I spelled something wrong. Did I say spelt or did I say spelled just now? You don't know.
You said
It
spelled.
sounds
You
said spelled with an
exactly.
You said spelt.
Calm down.
Oh, ooh.
When people call you Jared.
Totally.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so very much for listening to this podcast.
It's only 12:14.
It's all super quickie, little guy.
We'll see you down the road.
Ooh.
I like you more than a friend.
Most of all, we'll see you.
I like you more.